Jacksonville, Florida. Get ready for a comedy experience. It's the Dignified Delinquents live at the Comedy Zone of Jacksonville, October 9th.
The thing with the young girls is the language barrier. I can't get to the language. I don't understand what the hell they be saying. It's the hat for me. It's the glasses for me. It's the ears. Shut the up for me. How about that?
Get your tickets today by visiting ComedyZone.com or by clicking the link below. Don't miss your chance to see Vanessa, That Dude Breeze, and Jerry the Great.
You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
It's your boy Breeze, and I got a story to tell.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast. And of course, I got my peoples in the building. First and foremost, that dude, the Breeze, what they know, what they do.
What they do. Last week we played a birthday trick on the birthday chick. Shout out to Young Trap real quick.
Ooh.
We about to do this shit real quick.
Ooh.
Stand up, get it. And I don't think you get it. Hold on, Nessa. Let your boy finish.
Okay.
Live shows, they are on the way. Y'all listen up, dog. I got something to say. No time to play. We do this all every day. And we the Dignified Delinquents, dog. What you say? Nessa, get on your rap and you do it real good. No bougie shit, get real hood. Bob your head and do your thing. I wanna hear you rap. Fucking you sing.
Love them or leave them. That's my shit. Go listen to our shows because we're going to be a hit. Hold on.
What the fuck?
On my...
She can't read her own writing. Love him or leave him. That is a hit. Go listen to our show. That's the shit. Nessa, don't quit. Pick it back up. I know you got stuck, but what the fuck? Come on.
Yeah, that's all I got right there. Do you want to do one real quick?
No,
Okay.
I just
I only wrote a couple bars.
She had bars. She dropped the ball on the scars.
Ooh.
I don't know, I don't care.
Yeah.
Driving the boat, messed up my hair.
Ooh.
Breeze. I don't
Back
know.
to me. I thought we was done. I'ma stop doing this for free. I'ma start just saying I don't know what to say. I ain't gonna say shit. I'ma sit there like,
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Never mind. I did write something down.
You did, and you actually just finished. You had another bar that you added. I thought you was gonna come on this bitch and
Yeah, I thought it was two.
we just need to start rapping.
And
Doing poetry.
Yeah,
Doing
so I
poetry
need
for
to
her ass.
practice my stand-up, my poetry, my rapping.
Or the dignified.
What else?
I'll get you a list.
Anything else that I need to be
Start the
practicing?
beat.
Time.
Start the beat. Start the beat. Maybe we can do. Try it as a poem.
Yeah. Oh, that's good idea, Breeze.
Try it as a poem.
Complete silence from everybody in the room.
Love them or leave them. Yeah, that's my shit. Gotta listen to our show. Cause you know we a hit. On my mama. On my hood. I look fly. I look good. We got a live show coming up. You either there or you stuck.
Oh, she spit. She spit.
That's all I got.
That's it?
But it's October 9th. Be in that bed. What rhymes with night?
I don't know. You should have.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, you should have rhymed with bit.
Come.
That would probably
We
be
got a
better.
show October 9th. Bring the green and drink a pint. This is what we do. Off the top of the dome. You can listen to us on your radio or watch us at home.
Ooh, yes, brother.
I'm just here. Listen with a large ear.
Ooh.
My words are like feelings. You might shed a tear. I drink liquor, no beer. It's like something caught in a headlight called a
Dear.
never scared, no fear.
Ooh.
That's 3.
Too far, but I am
Near.
Yeah, that's just some shit.
Say some shit where I can't guess the end of it. Throw me.
I drink. What is it I drink? Ever clear.
No, I did not. Okay, very good.
I'll do a haiku. Get your tickets now, bitch.
Get your tickets now, bitch.
Yeah, is that a haiku? Is that a...
Hurry up. 373.
Welcome back to the podcast, man. The tickets for the Jacksonville show are live. The tickets for the Orlando show are live. Baltimore, we got a date. We ain't gonna say the date yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
Is that date ironed out?
It's iron, but we got some ironing to do internally before we put it out there to them. But it's iron. It's definitely iron. So I'm excited, man. Welcome back, y'all. How y'all feeling?
Great.
How y'all living?
Super.
Vanessa, how was your birthday weekend? Super duper.
She gotta go to sleep.
Veronica
needs to go to bed.
Veronica's also lit, y'all. Birthday weekend was everything.
Yeah.
Everything. If y'all was on Jerry Live, like I said, forget it. Okay, because I don't even remember. Ashley told me I was doing the wobble.
Yeah,
you was out there with white people.
Breeze.
Oh,
Yeah.
you went on there?
I got on that bitch a little bit. Got right back on.
Yeah, Breeze was on there for a little bit. A little bit.
Off.
Little bit.
But I ain't want to give it away.
Friday
I
was
want to give the
good.
secret away.
Yeah,
Saturday
that's
was
true.
good. Sunday with y'all. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I had a great time.
I had a great time.
You had a great time?
That was fun.
I think we all had a great
Honest,
time.
you almost drowning and getting lost at sea.
Me?
Yeah.
What did she?
Dog, when I
she
tell
fell
you
off
I
and
was,
she just gave it. She just
gave into the world.
I
later.
was sore until yesterday.
Yeah, from the what did y'all do for the people? Y'all got on the we were on the pontoon boat. This is the first time I saw a pontoon boat that had the little raft on the back of it where you can go.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I wasn't gonna do the shit, but it was cool that you can get on the back of the boat and then like they pull you, which meant that the boat got to go like at some kind of speed to pull you. So I think Vanessa, were you the first one out there?
Well, we had Breeze's wife. She's very adventurous. Okay, Breeze has told us about their water adventures. She went first. She did a great job.
No fucks given. She gonna do it.
She did it.
I didn't sling her off on purpose. I know that was
first
Seems
time
like
you
you
did.
did,
The
but
first time you did.
Seems like
First
you
time they
definitely did.
I-
You went from 5 miles an hour to 15.
Yeah, man.
Well, because she was like, give it some more. And I was like, all right, shit.
Jerry made a fly 5 feet.
I didn't mean to make her fly.
Yeah, and then I did it. That time I stayed on. I tried to. Then everybody tried to stand
Tried to
up a
stand
little
up
bit.
on it, yeah.
Dre stood up.
I tried when Breeze was on, I tried to hit 100 miles per hour on his ass, but I couldn't get it. I
was
couldn't
all
go.
right. I was holding on that bitch like a
Breeze was holding
rodeo.
on, yeah.
That shit was so
Rodeo
hard.
show.
I was like, tell him to slow down.
And that was some of the nastiest looking water I've ever seen in my fucking life. I don't know what the fuck kind of water
I
that
have
was.
to say, when I didn't wash my hair that night.
Okay.
I washed it like the night after, and it was like
Dirt coming out of it.
brown.
Yeah, that
The
was
water
some of the
was
nasty.
brown.
And even walking on that water, I was like, boy, I don't know what the fuck I'm standing on.
It was
We're
muscles.
standing on
muscles
food.
on food.
Next time, water shoes.
Yeah, for sure, easily.
Maybe definitely a lake.
That was I ain't gonna fuck with no lake because gators live in lakes now.
Well, I like a lake. I don't mind a lake.
Gators was in that shit we was in.
Definitely
Probably
some
over there
gators
while
in that
what we
bit.
was at for sure.
But the boat scared them, so they be going the fuck away.
That's what happened?
That loud that the boats be doing shit scared.
And
them.
the
The
Trump
vibration,
Lives
yeah.
Matter and the black, white lives matter. All
They
that
was all
flag.
out there.
Those scare the alligators.
Yeah.
The blue flags. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, right.
this is God's country. Like, okay.
All that. Oh,
But they
let
be
me slip away.
chilling.
Over here.
I thought it was a gator coming at us. It was a man.
Oh,
Why is he out so far here? I'm like, babe, it's like mermaid or a gator, one of the two.
And people out there standing there. It was a fun time though. The boat was very so. If you've never done it with a group of people, man, go out there and get a pond. Like get somebody that can drive that bitch though for real. Because y'all fuck around, end up out there with the Titanic. Go get
Bro,
you
you couldn't
somebody.
even drive that bitch. You weren't even paying attention. You were driving with your knee.
Burley.
You were driving with your knee, texting. That shit dangerous as fuck.
Cause I'm cool like that. I didn't have it.
Then Jerry got the damn Cupid Shuffle on.
I did not play the
Or
Cupid
the electric
Shuffle.
slide.
I did not play
We
the
done
electric
parked
slide.
the boat. We done off the boat. He got the.
And I gotta say, Vanessa, I was a little surprised by your music choice. I thought it was gonna be a little bit better. Thought it was gonna be a little bit better.
First of all,
You ain't playing no Temptations. So.
No. It wasn't even that. I thought she
no
was,
Earth, Wind and
I thought
Fire.
Vanessa was gonna go. You want to talk shit? You want to run
She
your
played
mouth?
that. She played it.
Definitely.
When?
That was the song I requested.
Okay, you requested that one. I'm talking about her.
What we did on the boat that is probably frustrating Jerry is that he was not in control of the music.
I don't give a fuck.
And what we did,
I don't give a fuck.
what we did was I just went around the boat and asked everybody periodically, "Hey, song, what song do you want to hear? You send me a song, and that's what we did. We went
Yeah.
around the boat, and then eventually Jerry was like, "Hey, play this one. I think this will be a good one.
Well, was
I
it a
think
good one?
everybody wants to hear this one for
was a good
sure.
one.
And after
It
about
was not
5
no
of those,
goddamn
I
Cupid shuffle.
said, you know what? Take over, bro.
No, you didn't.
Down, down,
Take over, dog. No, because Veronica
I did
had
not play
it.
Cupid Shuffle.
What was it at the end? To the left now, y'all.
I did not play that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
Then
not.
Jared, we standing outside the cars, you know, trying to sober up. Everybody drinking water. Jared, the only one with a bottle of champagne in his hand. People walking by. I'm drunk as fuck.
I ain't say that to nobody, did I?
And you ate all my Doritos.
Definitely
too.
did,
I fucked some
dog.
Doritos up. I definitely had some
ate all
Doritos.
my-
Doritos in one hand, bottle in the other hand.
You did say. Oh my God.
You did that? I did that?
You did
I don't
that.
think I did that.
You definitely did.
I didn't do that.
It's fine. Dre was over there grilling you about veganism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
remember that
after
part.
a few minutes, I went and sat in the car. I think Veronica also sat in the
Veronica
car.
in the car, yeah. I
Bree
put the-
hung out with y'all.
Yeah, because she was a vegan. She's vegan?
No.
No. You'd have thought she was how she was defending his argument.
Because she wants to fucking farm and shit. Like, you go out there and do
Let's
all
get
that shit.
20 acres. Everybody give about 5. 5. You know, you feed your family. Maybe y'all specialize in eggs. We specialize in beef. Y'all specialize in vegetables.
I ain't taking my ass out there.
You're not farming.
I'm not going. What for what? I get that shit from Publix.
That's your problem.
What's the
Bro, I went to Publix today and got to fuck look at the chicken tenders. Them bitches is huge now. I'm like, this is a whole chicken. That chicken tender was like this big. So how many you want? Bitch, just that one. That's it. I'm gonna cut that bitch 4 times. Just that. I'm gonna slice this bitch and have a whole dinner. How many you want? Bitch, that's it. Just
that one.
A pound. What?
And it is a pound.
man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Now, Vanessa, you run into some things being interracial at your birthday weekend when it came to going to the bar. And break that down like a fraction. What happened?
This happens every once in a while, but so for my birthday, it was my dad's brother, his wife, my dad, my little sister who looks like me, and then my dad's girlfriend and his friend. 2 white people, but part of the group, mixed people, and then, you know, black people. And the lady came over to take our order, and I said, well, I don't think I'm ready. Can you start with them first? And she said, well, no, I have to get this group first. And I said, okay, start with them first. And she was like, I just said I have to start with that group first. And I just, you know, left it alone and said, okay. And then when she finally came to that end of the table, she was like, okay, are you guys together or separate? And she was like, oh, we're actually all together. And then once she said it, it was like, oh, okay, no problem.
Was she white?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but she was part of our group. And it's just like, we're in 2022. And I kind of at this point can't see it being an assumption, but okay, say I let you pass with the assumption. Like once I try to correct you one time and you can't fathom that, oh, a black person is with a white person with a mixed, you know what I'm saying? Then you kind of look ignorant. And I feel like that happens not just where I was at. It happens here in Jacksonville. I have, you know, cousins who are, our moms are sisters, so they're white, and so we'll go places and he'll be like, oh, you know, this is my cousin. They look at me up and down like, that's not your cousin. And then we have to go through this whole spiel of how our moms are sisters and we really did grow up together and things like that. So I just think it's weird. You know, if we have any servers watching or people in the hospitality industry, especially if you're at like a management position, maybe give like a training or something. Like, you know, times have changed and there's interracial families and it's okay.
I just ain't tipping their ass.
You don't tip?
That's what Ashley said.
That shit like
Oh,
that.
you don't
shit
tip
like
that? Okay.
Ash was like,
you
I
get
lied. They would
you
not
get
get
no
a tip
tip.
from me.
Oh, it's okay. No worries. End of the night, any tip I see, I'm picking that bitch.
Now, I will still tip, but
Nah,
it's
fuck that.
not going to be as robust as it would have been.
It's gonna be
And
one
That's a
dollar
whole
$1.75.
different, you know, argument. I don't know if we talked about it previously, but like, do you feel the need to over tip or even tip when you get bad service because we're black?
I don't over tip. I definitely undercut you if the service is piss poor.
You ain't gonna play
Where
with
do
me.
you start?
You ain't gonna play in my face.
How much was my bill? Because I ain't going on no percentage and shit. How much
Oh,
was
you
my
don't go
bill?
on percentages?
Fuck no.
Oh my God.
Shit. You with me? It's the luck of the
Okay,
draw.
how do you do it?
Give me a number. How much was my bill?
$32.
Let's say it was $32.87. I might give you $8 to get even 40.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good tip.
that's a good. Yeah. Now my bill was
Say
like
it's $16.
$16. You're gonna get 20, so you'll get 4.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
You're a very good tipper.
Yeah.
What about you?
Bree do the tipping.
So you would you go out by yourself?
She do the tipping like percentage wise.
And how you tip?
Shit, whatever left in my pocket. Shit, if I got a $20 bill, shit, and the fucking bills, fucking
18, you get these.
Keep the change. That's you.
There you go.
That's you. I don't need no change.
Nah, but if you real good, like you was like on your job and shit, I'm gonna tip you good. But like just that mediocre. Here's your food. Don't come and check on my drink. Just you're not finna get no extra tip from me.
Yeah, okay. I think that I know we did this whole video one time when we got bombarded by people like you should tip, you shouldn't tip, and there's like this is your job. Why am I paying you to tip your servers, please? Tip your bartenders. Well, I don't know what the bartenders fuck them, but tip not fuck the bartenders, but tip the servers for sure.
All right,
I tip. Yeah.
I'm not tipping nobody that the money automatically go to.
Yeah,
like barbers and shit. They be trying to tip your barber. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I just gave you $45 to cut my hair.
No, you're.
I tip my barber $5 every time. I tip $5.
Okay, maybe that, but don't make me feel like I gotta tip you, bro. You just got a whole $45 from me.
Yeah,
even like photographers and.
I appreciate that though when they be tipping the photographers. Tip your photographers.
I ain't tip my photographer for my event.
Well, you probably shouldn't have after how he tried to get you to pose.
Please
do a little dance.
Never mind.
Look back. Now wait.
Do a little dance. Now you probably shouldn't have.
No, but photographers and makeup artists and stuff. I'm curious. Do y'all expect to be tipped?
I've done a lot of weddings, and I got if I've done 100 weddings, I probably got tipped for 20 of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And like some tips, like one wedding, it was a small wedding and it was an expensive wedding. It was like 3 hours, but I charged like $1,500 for that 3 hours. And the father, he tipped me $150.
Oh,
he's like, hey man, thank you so much. But I think it all depends on too, like the quality of service that you get.
What color was he?
He definitely was white. He was a white guy.
Okay. Because
I know,
but I've got tips from black people as well.
Tips from every race so far, but the help that I do is like wait staff. So
thankless, like, oh, excuse me, yeah, that's the help right there.
Yeah, basically,
give it to her.
That's very interesting because they'll like. Sometimes people will talk to us at these events and be like, "Oh, you're working so hard, you can work your way up."
Yeah.
And da-da-da. And I'm like, "No,
you don't know what I do for real?
I'm a teacher, or this is an engineer. This is, we just do this on the side."
Bro,
for
tip
fun,
your teachers.
Tip
your teachers.
Y'all want to tip somebody? Tip your teacher that teach y'all bad behind kids. That think your name precious and
Do we just
Cookie.
make up or something?
Huh?
We can do that.
Yeah. Now, how? Okay.
Tip a teacher.
Let's start it. How would we do it though? How would you?
No, we wouldn't.
Not me, because I ain't a teacher. I don't give a fuck. But would y'all put that on y'all little letter that goes home the first week of school, like a little QR code? If you want to donate to your class,
I'm thinking an app.
I'm thinking an app too.
Well, okay, great. Let's just brainstorm.
Okay,
what we tipping the teachers for? Not like I know what for, but like what constitutes a tip? Like, hey, my son got an A and the teacher wrote a nice note. Tip the teacher. Like, oh, you really grasped that concept. Tip the teacher.
It's not about that. It's about sometimes
my teacher ain't quit yet.
My son's
tip the teacher.
You're my son's therapist. You're his role model. You're the person that you're the person that calms him down.
I'm with you. But how do you trigger the parents to tip the teacher?
There's no tangible for that.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
how do you get somebody to tip you from doing your hair?
They cut my hair.
We're taking care of your children.
Right, no, I'm saying, but that's everyday. I go get my hair cut once every.
Yeah, there's no immediate result.
So we got to come up with an immediate one. Like can we send the kid home with something? Like, oh look, my teacher gave me a student.
So we need a measurable.
You need a measurable. You need a KPI.
But tip your teachers.
Tip your teacher. TYT.
Shit.
TYT.
Drop a ball for us because we about to get rich off this.
TYT, pretty young.
That could be an event.
You need some money.
We'll talk.
TYT, some nose cleaners, and I'll take you there. I want to tip you. TYT, my T. Speaking of teachers, should teachers have dress code? I saw this fine ass teacher up in New York with the booty, legs, and hips and body. Y'all ain't see that teacher? She was a pre-K teacher at kindergarten. You seen her?
Yeah, seen her.
She was fine.
Beautiful young woman.
Yes, she was.
If she is my teacher, I'll use my dick as a bookmark. Just
come on, please.
Elementary?
That's the problem. Possibly.
You was tough.
Maybe.
That's the problem.
Maybe.
That's a big problem.
Ain't nothing wrong with that lady had on, man.
She had body. She had body.
Can't help that.
Yeah, no matter what she put on, she gonna have body.
Even like if she put like a dress, even if she put like a Hillary Clinton suit on, she gonna still be form fit. A pantsuit. A 2-piece suit. She gonna walk in that bitch. And why all assistant principals be wearing pantsuits? I don't like that y'all do that shit. The black assistant principals be wearing them goddamn pantsuits, walking in, doing the evaluations of the classroom, sitting in the back.
They do. They be AKAs and deltas.
And they sit in the back, shh, pay attention. Bitch, you came in here making all this goddamn noise shit. We watching the movie.
Well, I'm so glad I don't deal with that no more.
Now, y'all as teachers, did y'all, I'm gonna come back to the fine ass teacher. Did y'all prep y'all kids for when y'all were being evaluated? Like, hey, listen, sometime this week.
Man, the day before. Please, y'all. Man, y'all already know. I need y'all to please.
You gave them a please?
Yes.
Oh, I ain't do that.
Hell yes, please. Just come on, man. And then they'll be in the room about to act crazy, and I'll go to them real quick. Hey, man, stop acting crazy. You're acting real crazy right now. I need you to stop doing that with me. All right, I got you. And then they'll go back to being normal. But yeah, hell yeah.
You had to get a little speech.
Now, for my principal, for the state and the district and all that, hell no, you come as you are. You getting what you get.
Oh, because you want them to see the real.
Kinda, yeah. And you don't deserve me to go above and beyond. But my principal, you know what I'm saying? She goes above and beyond, so I'll go above and beyond.
You have a lesson for her that day.
Yeah. Oh, bitch.
Watch this. So solar is to
We using technology. We using goddamn collaboration, independent work. We doing everything.
Breeze, did you prep your class?
Yeah, but not in the please way.
What is that called? When they come in there, is that your evaluation?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I used to be a teacher in high school, I used to be like, hey, I'm gonna have an evaluation tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, if it's bad for me, it's bad for y'all for the rest of the week.
Oh.
So it's on y'all. However y'all want to play it, I'm not finna say it no more. So the principal come in. I need everybody to ask questions. I need y'all to be a part, be engaged.
That's the worst whenever you're like, okay, so what do you guys think about X?
Everybody raising their hand.
But, it's the worst when nobody raised their hand. And then you got to start calling on, hey, Jeremy, you know Jeremy.
You gonna have one. You gonna have one.
Don't let Jeremy be having a bad day. I don't know.
What's bad?
God damn it, you said it yesterday.
Every other damn day. Yeah, basically.
What was bad for me is that they be trying too hard. They don't want to get in trouble by me, so they be like raising their hands and asking questions. I'm like, God damn, stop asking me questions. Right.
How do we find that? Don't ask me how.
If I ain't know a question, I'd be like, okay, that's a good question. How about everybody look in the book? everybody open up this chapter. Take 5 minutes. Let's read through this chapter and see what we come up with. Because I don't know.
You don't know.
That's called scaffolding.
Like, I don't know. Tell me shit. It was a long night last night. What happened? What happened to the Indians? What they did? What did they do?
They was here. What happened?
That's a whole skill they want you to have, is to be able to tell them. That's good though. To tell them to go look in the book and then wait 5 whole minutes.
You niggas wasn't teaching AP, was you?
Me, no. Hell no.
Because them kids already know. You should know this.
You should
7th
know.
grade remedial. No. And then if you don't wait long enough, that's a ding on your report. Because you didn't give the kids time to think, or it's called
then you
wait.
gotta have stuff on your board. They should come in. They should see what's going on.
The date, the standard, the objective. Goddamn.
And I used to have to get somebody with nice handwriting.
Write this for me, baby.
Right, all this.
Did you have a TA?
Yes.
Well, were y'all TAs in high school or middle school?
No.
I was a TA like a motherfucker, but I was never there. I was never where I was supposed to be TA in that. I'm a TA, but I'm at a house. Yeah, I'm at the house. I saw.
How you do that without virtual?
Well, because
y'all wasn't virtual back then.
No, we wasn't. My TA, because it was like junior year, junior year for sure, and I didn't have all the classes. So my TA period is my last period, and I was like, "Hey, Mr. Boss Dad, listen, I'm the TA for your class, but do you need me for real?"
That was your class?
It's a count as a period, yeah, like your TA period.
You were student aid?
Student aid, yeah. TA, teacher assistant, student aid.
Oh, you had good grades. I was in grade recovery.
At my school, that just means the coaches liked you.
Oh, I was in grade recovery.
I passed my FCAT the first time. So I said, Miss Boss Dad,
this wasn't by FCAT.
No, this is other shit.
I heard that said on a show recently.
What, they passed the FCAT the first time?
No, I was at on Monday, which is an event here in Jacksonville, and somebody made a joke about
the FCAT. Was it somebody I know?
I don't think
so. If it is, okay. I'm changing my song.
I don't think so, but it made me think of you. I was like, oh shit.
Jerry saying
is that Jerry joke? Or y'all just joking about the same thing?
It's probably the same thing, but I okay.
Hey, so I'm gonna say it if I can. I'm saying.
No, please don't.
Well, say it to the mic though. Come up a little bit, but say that shit.
Like, if somebody using Jerry jokes, then I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I don't think that's somebody using my joke. That's not nobody using my joke.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, I don't think
we'll talk about it off here.
That's nobody using my joke. That's
I'm gonna tell you who it was, and then.
Oh, I do know the person.
I don't think you know the person.
Okay, text it to me because you'll forget. I forget.
Shit, I don't know my phone at.
But no, like R.I.P. to comedian David A. Arnold, man. He recently passed away. Great comedian. He has 2 specials on Netflix. One called Fat Ballerina. The next one called It Ain't for the Weak. And then he was back on tour. He created the show That Girl Lele. He wrote on
Lele.
He created that show and wrote executive produced that show.
Damn, I already love that show.
He wrote on Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns, House of Pains. He was an executive producer and writer on Fuller House, the reboot of Full House. Recently passed away, man. Suddenly, I think the report said that he had a heart attack, man. A comedian's comedian. Great guy. I was going to interview him next week. So it's crazy how life works, man. And he was a good guy. But I wanted to say that to say Gary Owen posted the last message where on his last special, David A. Arnold said a joke that is similar to a joke that Gary Owen has, right? And Gary Owen, like they friends, or they joking about it. And David A. Arnold was like, "Hey man, I've had this joke since 2004." And Gary Owen was like, "Man, that's the thing about comedy and comedians, that our brains are so different, but sometimes so alike. Well, we can think about something similar and it'd be the same concept, same thought, but people would think like, oh, you stole that from him. Like, no, we never even talked about this shit. But our brains are wired a certain way where like it looks like we could be biting or stealing, but."
No, I was thinking about that
Disclaimer.
on the way here.
Okay.
No, because I was thinking about for the live show about how I need to have like jokes. I feel like, and I was like, ooh, maybe I could tell a joke about like talking about like dick or something from my family. And I was like, shit, did Jerry talk about something like that in front of his family?
Talk about what?
Like dick or sex or something like that. Like, did you make a joke?
You talking about dick?
You didn't.
I talked about
So I don't know, like if you made like a whole thing about it. So,
No,
but
I
that's
don't
an
think I go
example
into-
of where today I was like, shit. Did
I don't go into sex.
Did Jerry?
Do you need me to help you write a set?
I was thinking about writing some stuff.
But I like you
fine.
I like you off the top though.
Me?
Yeah, I feel like
The people in the crowd do not.
for real.
They don't. Like, and that's the difference. Like here, it's like cool.
So I need to write songs. I need to write jokes.
You might not. You have stories, and your stories are very good and elaborate.
The difference between this and a live show, the biggest difference is with this shit, we don't get a reaction until Saturday, 10:30. And it's not live in the moment. So even if some shit, even if I say some shit and it don't hit, and I've said a lot of shit in this room that hasn't hit, I won't know until, you know what I mean, whenever. When you in a live show in front of those people and they looking at you and they paid their money, they put their outfits on, the gas they car up, to drove across town to come see you.
Save the date.
Save the date to come see you be funny. They want you. They gonna give you a couple. That's all right, babies.
It's different though.
All right.
I'm glad they come to see you.
Because now we're in a comedy room. Like
Yeah.
it was different whenever we were just like in a venue, like the hookah lounge the first
for
time
sure.
or something. But when you're in actually comedy club, people expect you to be funny.
Funny, yeah.
So that's where it gets different.
Yeah, well, we got the funny guy.
No, but
Well, we need more than one guy.
yeah, thank you.
It's gonna get real awkward if it's just Jerry up there
That's
saying.
the funny guy.
So that's no, but it seems like you said, because I was thinking about that today, because I was like, Nessa has some good stories, especially when it comes to her profession. And I said she has some stories, but she just has to punch them up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know the
gotta
right
get a
way to
punchline.
tell them and
I
the
got
right
you.
thing to emphasize on.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about like let's go ahead and plan the show out now. And I
got
hate
you.
to do that a month ahead, but that way I know what stories I'm gonna tell.
Yeah.
and I can work on them.
Yeah,
Like we did with the cousins, because we planned that out and that went nothing like.
Well, yeah, that was a lot different.
Yeah, that's a whole lot.
That did
different.
not
We-
go.
Well, y'all
We-
know more than me. I'm just. let me
We
shut the
we
fuck up. Let me
we
shut
shit
up.
that we planned on that damn thing.
You'll see.
But should we do another one of those? That was fun.
We should have did. We talked about
You talk about doing another Zoom with the cousins?
We talked about the boat.
the
The what?
They on it.
Oh, with the cousins?
Yeah, with the cousins and let them vote.
They was talking about it on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fun. Maybe do like 3 to 5 rounds.
Oh yeah, no, you did say that. Yeah. Like, but like with people in there.
Yeah.
No, I'm with that. But that's another Zoom with the cousins thing,
Right.
though. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Not in
So-
person or
Yeah.
on the show. That
No,
would be
no.
a lot to do on the show. I
Yeah,
think.
hell yeah, shit. But yeah, so I'm excited, man. This is gonna be good. I don't know what we was talking about. Oh, R.I.P. man to David A. Arnold.
Oh, that's what.
Phenomenal comedian's comedian, and shout out to his wife Julie. He has a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old daughter. Life is crazy. So you never know. Now September is also what month is September, Vanessa?
Suicide Awareness Month.
National Suicide Awareness Month. Now, you wanted us to blow some shit out this show. So I'm gonna pass it to you. And you said, what do you do when grief hits you in the middle of whatever?
So, because this happened to me recently. So, like my line sister passed away 2 years ago now, pushing 3, and every once in a while though, that shit would just creep up. And I'll be crying out of nowhere. And so like my question today is, what do you do when I guess old grief hits you? Grief you should be over hits you. Like how do you handle that?
I don't know if
I'm okay. Go ahead.
No, I don't know if you've get over is the right term, because I have not got over anything. You just learn to deal with and to live with the changes that have happened in your life. But I don't know if over is the term that I would use, because I'll be sitting there thinking about whatever, and then boom, hit me. I'm like, oh shit, okay, here we are. All right, okay, all right. We're gonna spend 30 minutes in. We got to bounce back. We got to okay. Here we go, and I'm back. All right, but I did shit. I
think that's healthy.
You give yourself those 30 minutes though.
Yeah, sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little quicker.
Sometimes you gotta get in your feelings, and I think especially us as black men, me and Jerry for the most part, we getting our feelings to us is like we think it's a weakness, or like damn, like sometimes you gotta get in your feelings. Sometimes you need that moment where it's like just let it out. And then you good. And then you got to think about like the good times. Like, sometimes you just got to, the good times might make you cry.
Yeah, that's typically what it would be for me.
You know what I'm saying? But there was good times. You got that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some people that never got time with the person that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that sometimes you need to let it out. And then sometimes you need to smile. Sometimes you just need to vent to other people.
You gotta sing "Trouble in My Way."
You know what I'm saying?
And that shit's the venting to other people part is hard too, because it's like, ooh, how do I pick and choose when it's appropriate to put that dark cloud on somebody else?
Sometimes I think we think too much. Like put that dark. It's always not about like a dark cloud. Like your family here for you. I be telling my friends and my family, like, bro, it's never too late. You going through something, because it happens. Shit, you might wake up in the middle of the night and just be like, I'm not feeling this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be. Call me. Fuck that. Call me, bro. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vent to me. Tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not in this alone, and that's what a lot of people feel like. I don't want to bother nobody with what I'm going through. At the end of the day, you're not bothering them. We rather hear you tell us what's going on than you take matters in your own hand and do something that we don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, call me. Shit, write me. Shit,
call Breeze.
You know what I'm saying?
So make it Joseph.
Call me, dog. But I think sometimes it's good to get in your feelings. I mean, I'm Breeze, shit, and I'm just recently learning, like, bro, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now with September being National Suicide Prevention Month, is there anything that you want to get off your chest that you want to blow out?
You better blow that shit out.
Not when it comes to that, but I always got something for them kids.
Okay, well, cause y'all saw the damn CFO Bed Bath & Beyond made note that they're filing for Chapter 11, so they're shutting down. Y'all know Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, no, I know the Bed and Bath part.
Store. I like that store.
That Beyond section is where it gets a little crazy, because them prices are beyond what the fuck they.
Them prices is finna be good now though.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nigga, I saw one. I was finna turn around and say, oh nigga, that light flickering. They finna be like, this is one of the ones that's closing down. I think they closed like 132 U.S. stores.
I like that Beyond.
The CFO, he was under investigation for misappropriation of funds, and he recently jumped out of his high-rise apartment, 18 floors, to his death. And it was the day after they announced that they had to file for bankruptcy and close 132 stores. But I think that he probably was mishandling some of those funds from the Bed Bath and that Beyond section where it gets a little crazy at. So
that's different. That's I don't want to go to jail jump.
That's crazy.
Is that I don't want to go to jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Because he is facing some time.
Big time. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I can't even chime in on that. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well.
Damn. Jump from the building because you.
No, he's facing some time. He's gonna get indicted.
I don't know. It's just a lot of it happening now, and then you see that guy on social media who his girlfriend.
600 Breezy.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck he was. I was like,
who is that?
I said, did Chris Brown gain weight?
Well, now it's like first it was that he was mourning. Next he did it. You know, now it's like, well, did he do it? And all of that happened in the course of like 3 days. And I'm
He
like,
let social media
damn,
investigate.
social media just relax.
This is CSR and this is TSR Investigates.
That's the shade room. If you didn't catch it.
This is TSR Investigates.
It's almost like goddamn, like, I don't want to say clout chasing.
You think?
I don't know it. I don't know. But with the whole suicide thing now, I just feel like this is the most depressed generation I think I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's generational?
Yes.
Definitely.
These children, I don't understand how kids could be, I don't know.
I'm going to challenge you on that a little bit. Do you think it's generational, or do you think that this new generation, and even beyond the Gen Z, the younger ones, are expressing themselves more?
I think they may be.
Okay.
But they're also hearing a lot more, seeing a lot more. Mm-hmm. We didn't know about certain, I'm depressed. Huh? You're 8 years old, I'm depressed.
Now, question: could you be an 8-year-old and be depressed?
You could. I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying like a lot of these kids playing off what they're hearing and what they're seeing.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of kids. I had a kid. This had nothing to do with suicide, but told a teacher that if his mom beat him or gave him a whooping, he was gonna call DCF because they can't do that. Mm-hmm. We didn't know anything about calling DCF on our parents. Mm-hmm. Now you're hearing all this, so now you know. Oh, this is this. Mm-hmm. Oh, now if I'm going through something, my mom's not getting me this, I'm depressed. I've had kids come to me and talk to me saying that they were depressed.
I can't sit still because I got ADHD.
Right,
and they know that at 6.
And
so you think they're self-diagnosing themselves?
Yes. And they're saying, and then I'm like, why are you depressed? Oh, I wanted this computer and my mom didn't give it to me. Son, that's not depression. That's your mom not being able to get you something. Well, it just makes me depressed. And I think we need to start, if we have to educate these kids more about the depression, the ADHD, the things that these kids are
prescribing themselves with.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. I disagree to a certain extent, but I feel what you're saying.
And you disagree on what part?
I think I disagree because I can respect a kid feeling their feelings. I'm all for anybody feeling their feelings. Mm-hmm. Like one of the biggest things when it comes to especially black folks and older black folks, they don't go to therapy, they don't talk, they just deal with that shit and they just sit in it and deal and go through their depression spurts and they whatever. So if an 8-year-old is saying that they're depressed because their parents didn't get them a game, who am I to tell them that their feelings are not validated? To me, that's not a cause for depression. I'm not getting what I want isn't a cause for depression, but to 8-year-old Timmy or Tommy, it could be what they feel, and to know what depression to be for them is. So I'm not going to.
Now you ask that same 8-year-old what's depression, and they say I'm just sad, and then the next day you talk to this same 8-year-old, hey, how's it going? Oh, it's great. My mom said she's gonna get it to me for Christmas. Yeah, that wasn't depression.
I'm not in a position though to validate to tell someone else how they should feel, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's just for me personally. So I can respect that, but I get what you're saying, Vanessa.
I see both sides, what both of you are saying, and I agree with both. It's a weird place, but I think what Breeze is saying, and then something we've also said on the show about like the generations now and like their goals and their need for drive and things, and it's lacking is a negative word, but it's not there. Their attention is elsewhere. So it's like if you're feeling the way you feel, plus you don't have anything that you're working towards or anything that you've built, then I do think they're more sad. Yeah, for
they listen
sure.
to Rod Wave and XX, who talks about it. Rod Wave is one of the great musician, one of the most depressed musicians ever. The guy XX, whatever, he passed away, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm. For sure, I'm with you.
Kids was listening to his music the other day, and I'm like, "What's this?" So I'm one of the people. If I hear a song, I hear kids listen to it, sound like it's. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna see what it is. I'm gonna listen. Mm-hmm. He's talking about doing all this. I'm like, yo, like.
Now, I'm a big fan of redirection. So, like, if I was breezing that situation and the kid said that, because sadness is an attribute that is associated with depression. If you depressed, you sad.
Yeah, that's
so.
right.
So you could very much so be sad, and you may not understand what the definition of depression truly is. So if you tell me that you're depressed, I'm going to validate your feelings in the fact that you could be depressed. But are you depressed right now, or are you sad? Let's figure out what it really is.
And that's what I do.
And how can we get you past this?
Right.
How can I at least help you get past that? So I do it with my nieces and nephews all the time because they have that generation where I ain't get the thing. I'm finna run away like.
Because you gotta do the dishes.
Or whatever. And it's like, okay, let's have a conversation, because if nobody don't validate your feelings in this, you will grow up, and then this will be, a thing that you take on. Like, no, let's validate this feeling. I say it all the time. I stole it from Jennifer Lewis. Feel your feelings.
Right.
I want you to feel every single one of them. Go through it. Christmas time came, they was mad about a whole big thing. Feel all of that shit, nephew. You crying, you mad, throw it, break it. Break it. Shit, it ain't mine. Throw it. Right. Throw the controller. Shit, you ain't gonna get one back soon, but
I
break
just hate to see so many young kids, so many young people losing their lives because depression. Stuff that could be handled. Things people could talk about.
I think it's because people aren't validating their feelings. Like they see it, they see it in their kids there, but you had that generation of parents who's not, I don't want to say in tune with it, but not in tune. That we call back in the day. You couldn't be depressed. Your ass was just crazy
or soft.
You know what I mean? You couldn't be sad. Toughen up. They'll punch you in the chest. Boom. What you crying for?
That shit,
motherfucker, I'm sad. Shit.
It's definitely all on the teachers now, for sure.
Definitely. Because I have a kid that yelling doesn't work for him. Mm-hmm. He's in elementary. Yelling doesn't work for him. I'm trying to get the other teachers to understand you yelling at him is not working. Mm-hmm. So he comes to my office. At first, I'm on him. I'm like, yo, this ain't working. Breeze, this is your job. You got to find. You're the interventionist. This is what you do. You have to find a way to intervene with what's going on, his behavior. So I went to Walmart, bought him a journal. He came to my office next time. I said, listen, this is what we gonna do. I said, Mr. Smith loves you. You know what I'm saying? I care about you. So this is what we gonna do. Anytime you get in trouble, which I hope you don't get in any more trouble, you're gonna get this journal and you're gonna write exactly what you feel. If you can't spell the word, that's fine. Draw a picture. Mm-hmm. I got him some crayons, I got him some markers, I got him colored pencils, anything he can use. So
tip your teacher.
TYT.
So he came in the other day, and he had got in trouble. He was looking at me. I'm not gonna yell at you, but I am disappointed because you've been doing so good this whole week, and now this. So I was like, you know what you got to do, right? He shook his head. Yeah. I said, go get your journal. He went in his journal, and then all I see is this. So I'm like, so I go over there. I said, what you doing? He said, I don't know how to spell what he was feeling. So everything, it was just red. But he was like, this is how I feel inside. Then I'm like, I said, why you feel like this inside? I just miss my daddy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Boom, boom. Look me in my eyes and try to feel my pain.
So I'm like, you want me to call your daddy? Because your daddy's on the blue card. You want me to call him? You miss him? Called his dad on the phone like, hey, I just want to call you so-and-so. His son said he missed you. He having a rough day. He just want to hear your voice. Oh, no problem. Put him on the phone. I drive trucks. Put him on the phone. Talk to his daddy. Boom. Aww. Great rest of the day.
Yeah. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day there's someone judging me. Worry about my life.
You know what that song about?
I live in these streets.
I never knew that.
What's it about?
I got no place to go.
Being homeless.
What is it about?
They saying that his mama, like he was
LGBT?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't know if I can.
Q plus.
Oh.
My mama don't care.
It don't matter if I'm here. It don't matter if I'm there.
And that's his coming out song.
Wow.
You think that's what that was?
That's what they told me.
Who told you that? The people?
That's what they told me.
Was that the internet that told you that?
Nah, that song was Five was playing college ball. They like, boy, you don't even know that song. But I'm like, man, this shit right.
Cause where he from?
I don't know.
Ain't he from your city?
What's my city? Jacksonville.
Breeze
Orlando.
don't even know what's from his city.
We don't even know what's from his city. I thought that
This
he
my
was
city right here.
Stay strapped.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
from
a Duval
Duval
County.
County.
Now speaking of kids, did y'all see what's going on with Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears and what they're calling a coup? This is a coup. This is huge.
Is
This a
it?
coup.
Because I saw
I
her
don't know.
apologize one
Did
time.
you see the video though of the boy? The little
Who
boy?
apologized? I'm not sure.
I saw Tiffany Haddish saying,
Yeah, I
saying
saw
that she
hers.
wished she could say more, but she can't at this time.
The guy Aries Spears said that too.
So is it a coup?
Is it a coup? Is it a?
If you can't, I don't.
Well, I think they can't talk because they're being sued and they don't want to say something that can then be used in court.
I saw some video with Tiffany Haddish in it. I don't know if it had any kids in it, but just that one video that I saw.
What she was doing
was mud. It was like her pretending to be or seemed to be like a younger girl, and then there was an older guy, and the guy was like putting a popsicle to her mouth or something.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird.
But I think, even just being on this show, what has it been, like 3 years?
Two. You going on 3?
Pushing 3.
You can pull shit.
Pushing P.
Sometimes it's like weird or hard to find, like, what should you say no to, what should you not have a comment on, like what conversation should you just kind of stay out of.
Yeah,
like all of that is very interesting to navigate. Now I don't think that any of us would hear like, oh, do you want to be in a pedophile skit? I think all of us would
sign
say,
up for that shit.
Yeah,
no.
absolutely not. But
hey guys, so I got this idea. Let's all.
Your daughter's in it.
That's the only.
This nigga Jerry tripping.
That's the only little maybe I can give them is that sometimes it is hard to navigate what is
funny.
Good. Yes.
What is good? What is and what's dark humor was not because what I thought
humor changes though with the time.
For sure, I think even when they posted that back then, though, I don't think because I look at comedy through a different lens. I'm not easily offended, and I didn't think that it was funny then because I saw the video back when like pieces.
See, I
was
didn't see any kids, so I guess
So I saw the one with Aries Spears was like the eyes of a pedophile. And Tiffany had she had her son like stay with your uncle, and Aries Spears was playing the creepy uncle who they had the kid in just his underwear, and he was playing with a truck, but Aries Spears was looking through a newspaper with holes cut out of it, and R. Kelly was playing in the background.
Oh, no.
And like he put like oil on the baby's back, like lotion on the baby's back, and then put him like it was a lot.
Terrible.
It was a lot. And like even then, because I don't find pedophilia funny. Like I don't think that you can. Some people have successfully joked about that. I don't know how you successfully joke about it. Like you can't successfully, to my opinion, joke about rape. You know what I mean? Like it's certain shit that I'm like, I don't know how you gonna do that one, but you can try. And to me, it was a shot in the miss.
Yeah,
I don't think that they did anything. Like I don't think, not that they did any. They calling them predators. They're like, they are predators. They need to be in jail.
Was y'all just did it for a skit and to make a point, and that point is very valid. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
be careful who you leave your kids with. Yes. What the skit's supposed to say.
However, that kid was a kid at the time, and so now they're gonna remember that forever. You know what I'm saying? Whether they've experienced it or not, now they kind of have. So I feel like if they wanted to do that, a better option would have been finding a very young looking adult, maybe a little Duval.
You're doing it
and doing it that way.
At the end of the skit where you talking about the end of the skit, you talking about the little boy started doing the same thing his uncle was doing to him, like looking through his comic books, looking at his uncle and like looking at uncle the same way his uncle. Yeah, it was.
That's not the one I saw.
So now, but just to play advocate to that, and I'm not defending the shit at all. But when I think about
disclaimer,
I think about TV shows where they have to put kids in situations, or they say a TV show where a kid has to curse. Like a 6-year-old has to say shit in a movie, or like think of like some of our black movies where they had little kids in situations, and it was like, okay, you had to hire a kid for this,
Be a slave or something.
even I'm not off, but like a kid, like think about Eve's Bayou.
Okay.
When I don't know if y'all saw that movie, but a young girl was molested in that movie, or like some of those black trauma movies. Like you had to hire a kid for this movie, for this role.
A Time to Kill.
I haven't seen that one, but if somebody in there that you can relate to, see, that's where I'm going. Not that you can relate to, but I'm saying
Go with it.
Yeah, I'm
Get
with
that thought,
you.
Breeze. Okay.
But you had to hire a kid for this role, and the difference between what you do like on a low budget film at our apartment compared to what they do, the therapy, the training, the prepping a kid for a role is different. And I always think about like when the Tiffany Haddish thing came up, I thought about Jackass. And Bad Dad, Bad Grandpa. Like they got kids in these shows that's doing inappropriate and crazy things, grabbing women's booties and saying inappropriate things. Like, but they have to.
Jackass was a wild show.
Very wild show.
They on their way to get sued soon.
He was on
That shit's happening.
I learned about a whole different. There's this thing, and it looks like a little silver can, and and that's what the guy from Jackass was on. And I only learned that
Bam
because
Margera or Steve-O?
Steve-O, because at the music festival I was at, I text one of my friends. I say, "Hey, somebody's doing this thing that's silver, and it looks like he's having a really good time. Should I try it?" She was like, "Absolutely not. People get that's what." And then she sent me this whole article on this guy. Yeah, he was running through like hundreds of those.
Oh wow,
Damn. Well, that explains it. Shit.
So I don't know. We talked about this. Do you got anything to add, Breeze?
I thought
No.
I know you said something off air about because if
Well, I don't know what I said out there.
somebody had to hire me, you have to go somewhere full time.
Oh yeah. So we be talking about art and doing like movies and whatever. Either I'm gonna quit my job or her mother's gonna quit her job. We going with her everywhere. She's not gonna be on no tour bus by herself and going to these cities without. You coming in the room with us or going. We're not doing all that because they be the thing they do to these kids in Hollywood and. It's just not safe.
I think a perfect example is Keke Palmer's parents. How her parents went with her throughout her entire career. I think her mom is still her manager.
Oh wow.
You can kind of like tell what parents were involved in their kids
growing up
as a star.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, Raven.
Raven's parents was definitely there from a young age. Yeah, that's so Raven.
It's the future I can see.
That's so Raven.
Staring is me.
Yeah.
Orlando Brown people couldn't have been
me.
there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, I don't think that they was there. They probably would. He had a guardian.
He the one that said, I ain't gonna
Bow Wow.
speculate. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Bow Wow.
Romeo? Did he?
Oh, we talking about?
Did he? Oh.
I ain't gonna speak on that.
Cough twice.
Some of the stuff he might be saying be a little true, might be a little true.
I don't know.
They said one thing Orlando Brown do not do is lie.
He been, I don't know.
Who said that? Now, Black Twitter is a motherfucker.
Black Twitter said
Black
that.
Twitter is a motherfucker. Y'all see what the fuck they doing to the Queen?
Yeah, I thought he was talking. Man, I looked on the thing. He talking about some. The Queen died. I was asking Siri about Queen Latifah.
This nigga said Latifah. Latifah.
That's how I know I don't be on social media enough. I
You
gotta get
dead
on Twitter.
I
serious?
said, nah, nigga, the Queen. That's how niggas was when Princess Diana died. They was like, hey, y'all know Princess died. They was like, Diana Ross? Nigga, what?
Bro, people don't play. People don't care about death no more, dog.
Not that they don't care about death.
No,
they don't
it's
care
a
about
joke.
young motherfuckers.
I mean, I watched a couple documentaries on this young lady, rest her soul.
Rest her soul.
She was an old ass lady. She wasn't young.
Her and
She was
her
a
people
motherfucker.
were not doing the right thing by Africans, by Caribbeans, by anybody.
But Irish. I can't wait to see what Lady Whistledown has to say about this.
That's shit. She was during apartheid.
Who
in South Africa? Yeah.
No, this you saw the even here recently with Lil Archie.
Yeah.
They want to know how dark this motherfucker gonna be. That's what the Queen said. Hey, we gonna make you a duchess.
Damn man.
You want to time out?
No, I'm saying that's what she said.
We gonna make you gonna be the Duchess of Sucks or Sacks, whatever the fuck Meghan Markle is. But how dark this motherfucker gonna be? You said you mixed.
They got
It's
Princess
crazy, though.
Diana shutting the door on goddamn the queen.
I even got in on it. I had the little scene where when I got the hookup where the lady came and spit on the old bear head.
I'm definitely gonna start getting on Black Twitter.
Yeah, Black Twitter. People say Black Twitter isn't a thing. No, it's a motherfucking thing. It's trending #1. Now we don't own the shit, unfortunately.
It must be. I don't have any YT people
on your Twitter.
on my timeline.
I have some.
Except for the newsman who's very funny.
The one that be dancing.
Yeah.
Okay. From Fox News.
DeAndre hates that I follow him.
He be rocking out though. He be
Yeah,
rocking.
he be jamming.
But other than that, honestly, I don't. Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Wacky Jackie.
Wacky Jackie. Other than that, I don't have anyone. Yeah. Do you have?
I just be off Twitter because it be.
Come to the mic. I'll bring the microphone to you. Whichever one.
I just be off Twitter now because it's a porn site. Every time I
Yeah,
get on
Twitter
there,
has definitely
every
turned
time I
into-
turn on this, I'm like, what is this?
Twitter has
Like-
turned into the nastiest,
like-
vile shit I've seen in my life.
It's porn. Maybe it's the people I follow.
Maybe.
But look, everybody I follow, because I haven't been on Twitter until I started Twitter back when Twitter was
I was finna
popping.
say, you need to make a grown man Twitter. You got your
Right.
club promoting Breeze Twitter.
Right, because now I guess everybody's got OnlyFans.
Yeah,
But you can't make a new Twitter.
You can't. No, you can't start
Fuck,
over.
you can't make a new Twitter.
I saw somebody, a little young buck, little whippersnapper, talking about if you over 25 on Twitter, you just need to go. Motherfucker, we built this shit.
Right.
We built this. I didn't know who it was. It was like a little viral tweet. I said, motherfucker, we built Twitter.
Right.
Like, Twitter wasn't
Hashtag
shit.
Slim Thick and see who the first person you see say that.
Huh? You came home, skip our motherfucking dance without us. Shit, we built Twitter.
You know what I'm saying?
Something about if you over 25, you need to be on Twitter. Nigga, you don't know what it was in 09.
Right, Twitter after dark. You know what I'm saying?
TAD.
It got real nasty.
Real nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Jumping in DMs. How many DMs would it? No, how many tweets would it take for you to DM me? Ooh.
Not that many. Not you, but like I'm back of my days.
You don't know TAD. You don't know when people were subtweeting the whole
Real subtweet.
conversation. Subtweet.
Subtweet because she got a man.
Right.
She got to let you know. I'm writing message.
Tweet me one more time and watch.
You don't know when
They got me caught up one
I had
time.
a girl I used to write message,
message.
and she'll respond and she'll say, "Not right now," something like that. I'm talking about JU. Her man was at the door, and I'm like, "Man, I want to go."
Message.
Not right now, man. Come on.
No, if she said no, like if I said message and she'll say, if it's no in the sentence that she wrote, I know that means no. I mean, I can't come. But she'll write another sentence and say somebody yes, I'm going.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Message.
Y'all know.
that was the
Y'all
thing.
know.
Shout out to you, Shawty.
When Twitter was addictive, when niggas had tweet decks, that's when you had your Twitter on. It was a full screen on your laptop. You had your Twitter feed. You had your Facebook feed. You had maybe MySpace. You had your Twitter mentions. Your Twitter. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Little young buck.
Everybody on my
Just-
Twitter now is about 30.
Bruh still smell like Similac. Hush.
But we had Orlando had whole Twitter bashes.
What?
I had a shirt that had that dude Breeze on it.
I had a shirt that had Jared the Gray on it because of Twitter.
Everybody
I
was
never
at
had no Ness and Ness shirt.
everybody was at the Twitter bash. Oh, you that dude?
I didn't follow you.
I'm talking about big gang shit. Big
Oh, you're that dude, bitch. Oh, I bet you was living that shit up.
Living that shit. Big head after.
And I appreciate
Big stupid head after. Yes, come do that.
and I appreciate Twitter for not Twitter. I don't think Twitter's ever deleted something I said, got offended by some shit I said.
Twitter don't give a fuck.
Twitter don't care. It's an open forum. Twitter is the epitome of free speech.
Yeah. I used to say some dumb stuff on Twitter.
Oh yeah, not
Definitely on Facebook. Facebook reminded me of the post I made whenever I got engaged to.
Oh, what did it say?
I didn't read all of it, but one part of it that I did read was said that he proposed to me on the beach. Not Jack's Beach, but Ponte Vedra.
Ooh,
Like, that was so fucking
Well, you
special.
fancy, huh?
not Jack's Beach, Ponte Vedra.
You better well put pussy at the end of that. Not Jack's beat.
Ponte
Pussy.
Vedra.
Broke hoes.
You hoking him and spell Ponte Vedra.
I was like, oh my God, delete this shit. Do not show me this another
I'm
year.
in prong. You hoes can even spell prong.
Twitter definitely was it. I just can't. I lost touch with it.
Yeah, and I saw you. I saw Breeze the other day trying to tweet, and Breeze was like,
What I said?
"You was on there trying to tweet. It was recently. Like you was you shut off about a good 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, Breeze trying to get back in that double jack."
This the wheelchair bitch?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this ain't working, Breeze. Like, I was like, ooh, Breeze. Breeze trying to, you was like this trying to get back in. I was like, oh, you just got to get comfortable. Get back in the rhythm.
I don't know. My mentions be okay. When I write something, I get.
What they be saying? She. You don't get no likes.
No, I don't get likes. They respond.
You ain't get no
he might get. But I was like, I was watching Breeze. I was like an old nigga trying to figure out the new technology. Like, yeah, I think this is how it goes. They changed this shit since last time I've been here.
Yeah, dog. I'm telling you, all my shit is OnlyFans, dog. Like, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you did OnlyFans. Like, shit, you was working at Krispy Kreme's last time I saw you.
Shout out to everybody who's doing OnlyFans making $30. AC Black China made $20 million, which isn't true. She ain't made that fucking much.
I'm glad
Why did they say that?
Because she made $20 million.
Yeah,
because she has the potential to make $20 million based off of her followers. So if a certain ratio of her followers were to subscribe to her channel, she could potentially make $20 million, but she ain't make $20 million.
What's she doing on that bitch?
Shit, showing that plastic.
Man, let me go ahead and follow her ass.
Her dimples. You finna go to OnlyFans? You got OnlyFans?
No.
Oh, I was
No.
gonna say, I don't know.
It was a guy who, and I thought this was a smart shit.
I might make an OnlyFans.
You gonna make one?
Yeah.
For you? For you and your lady?
For me. Like just cook in my boxes, let the print show us and shit.
Like Melvin
You got like
on
a 6-pack or something under there?
you know he get good
Hell
goddamn
no.
well. The nigga when we did the prank, they thought he had a thong on.
Yeah, with the fucking boy. Why you let my comment stay? I told you fucking goofy. Shut the fuck up, goofy. Why
I
you
didn't
keep
delete your comment. I didn't delete no comment.
But he wrote me, he inboxed me too.
What he said?
Bro, I was just playing.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, I ain't with all that funny shit, bro.
I thought he had a thought Breeze had a thong on, but when you
On my
stood
stomach.
up. When you stood up, though, I was like, "Ooh, I should. If I could blur this out,
that shit.
but it would have took away from the sound. I wanted to blow my dog out. I was like, "Ooh, this ain't
Nah,
good."
I should have pulled my damn undershirt down.
Yeah, you should have pulled something.
Yeah,
But it wasn't his ass. That was his back. That was all back. That wasn't your booty crack on the tree.
That was my stomach.
No. On my camera, it was back. It was
like
back
and ass.
Back and ass, but it wasn't your. It was his back.
And on this one, it was
stomach.
Oh
yeah, so they got stomach on camera A and ass on camera B.
I don't know, but don't play with me like that, boy, because I will find you. I don't play like that.
Have a unique set of skills.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't play with me like that. My boy got no bitch, goofy. I thought you deleted my comment.
No, I didn't. I don't delete shit on Twitter no more.
It wasn't Twitter. It was
TikTok,
Instagram. Because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about me. I come for y'all in them comments.
things for sure.
One thing.
Y'all ain't gonna size me in them bitches. Y'all talk shit how you want to, because I can fight. So
you gotta get a Vanessa treatment one good time. You'll stop responding to that shit.
Fuck them. Fuck these people.
You gotta get a Jerry treatment one good time.
What they don't know is I don't give a fuck.
But see, that's what the thing is.
Like I'm going because the people that be talking shit be ugly as fuck.
But the thing is, like it's factual. But the thing is, Vanessa had to realize this. I had to realize this. Okay. You can't go back and forth with these people.
Well, we're gonna see.
Because if they talk, the hate is always louder than the noise.
The punch is always harder than the talk.
No. Cause and then the thing is, whenever you punch back, cause I know you in real life, you can punch back, like metaphorically speaking, like you can say some shit and break a nigga down like a fraction. I know that, but when you write that shit, it ain't the same.
Okay.
It ain't the same.
All right, I'm gonna start responding. But
yeah, like respond to the good shit.
I had to respond to Goofy though. Don't play
engage
with me.
Don't play with Breeze.
You see, only had one like once I commented, but you deleted it.
I did not delete shit. I don't delete shit.
It went away.
Shit, I didn't. He must have deleted his comment, which then ultimately deleted yours. But I ain't delete shit.
All right, don't play with me.
Finna fight your ass.
Who, me? Who's gonna fight me?
They was mad as fuck at you in the comments.
Me? No, me.
Oh,
and you know what pissed me off? Not pissed me off a little bit, but I was like, you motherfuckers. It's like the people, and y'all the same motherfuckers who would share an article on Facebook without clicking on it and reading it yourself. You'll read the headline and then share it. The same people who watch 5 seconds or 10 seconds of that video, be like, that ain't right. You shouldn't be saying that about your friend. He said, don't joke about that. Like, bitch, did you read the whole article? Did you make it to the end of the video? Because then you'll see some people who do like, never mind, let me delete my comment. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is good. But it was like a handful of people. It's like, you motherfuckers. He said
it's not funny.
Yeah, he said that. He said that's the problem with black people. We think we try to laugh everything off like it's a joke. Shut the fuck. Watch the video.
They right. They right. They right.
They coming for you. They right.
Yeah, right. If they come for me, they right.
They right.
He trying to get some sympathy. Some sympathy.
Nah, I
You want some
appreciate it
sympathy
though. I
looking up
appreciate
a
everybody
thing?
that was saying I did a good job. I appreciate that. I really do act for real. I just gotta get in the character.
No, yeah, for real. We finna fuck Jerry. This started.
Jerry don't want to put me in the
Let's
movie.
start our own
I just
production.
text you. Well, I just text you. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
but it took that though. But you knew I could act.
It did not
You knew
take
that.
that.
You knew you could act, dog.
He gave me fucking 3 words in the fucking movie.
That
Whole
wasn't
skin.
shit.
Did
wasn't
I?
shit.
Did I or did I not put you in a Jamie Foxx sketch?
5 years ago.
Well,
When the opportunity comes, it ain't gonna be every opportunity. You can't do everything.
You had a whole movie that was on BET.
Tyler Perry don't put Tamla Man in everything,
Damn near.
but not everything.
so you got something cooking?
I got something cooking. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty good too.
Cooking? You think it's gonna be pretty good?
I hope so.
I hope so. I didn't tell him what it was. I just give him the concept. Like, this is what I'm thinking. Boom.
You ain't read the script yet.
Oh, it's easy.
Lazy.
No, it's not. That's not lazy.
I'm just kidding.
It's not lazy.
I don't know anything about
I'm gonna
it.
be working my ass off. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I gotta pick out the pieces too, like how I want to do it. How many people I want to get involved in it,
Oh, okay.
and how much money I want to spend on it. Is to
I be the person. I hold a little umbrella. Like,
you want to come work?
My daughter can be in it.
I'll help.
We can. Yeah.
I ain't gotta be in. I help if you need some
Vanessa
extra
did.
hands.
I put Vanessa in the film.
Yeah,
Shit.
I wonder. I could.
You
can't do a whole 3
that
minute
dude-
like me.
Like a strong 3 minute shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bro, you was kissing 2 of them.
Oh, please.
Y'all was fucking. Bro,
Give him a look.
it's not hard to get in that. Like when somebody
You was
like
kissing
it's
3 of those
It's not
minutes.
hard.
Well, I had
It
to-
feels like
I had to have a moment. I had
Nah.
to fight.
Yeah, Vanessa, that
you
fight
can't-
scene.
You ain't put no tears in your
That
eyes.
ain't even
though.
me.
You ain't put no tears in your eyes.
Own fuss.
You ain't put no tears in your eyes. You gotta
Vanessa,
put
would you
tears
do
in
a sex scene? Like the show Life I did, or Mr. Charlie? Would you do that, Mr. Charlie? Mr. Charlie would be a lot. Mr. Charlie would be that's a big ask.
I'm getting crazy now.
But Life you would do.
Probably not.
What they doing sex scene?
Because
They
I'm
like take
not.
their thing to them.
I don't want to be an actor.
Okay, gotcha.
So, no.
That makes sense.
But a kiss, and for you, my friend.
For my friend,
For you, I do.
I want to be in the movie. Give me one movie.
He did.
I'm talking about one movie that's like.
I got something cooking, Breeze. I'm gonna let you know. Now I don't know if you're gonna like the role.
let you know.
No,
I ain't doing no little murder shit.
No, it ain't no little murder shit. I don't think that you're. I have I got commissioned to do a project for
Commission, bitch.
commission.
You better talk. You give yourself a mom.
Well, it ain't on there.
Oh.
But I got commissioned to do a project. But I will put you in a scenario. But the thing about me, whenever I cast somebody in something, if I want to work with you again, I don't want to make you a villain.
I can do a villain though, cause
I know you could, but it's not that I don't want to make you a villain. It's just that if you do so fucking well in the role, it's like Blair Underwood in the Tyler Perry movie, Medea's Family Reunion, when he slapped that lady, like everybody saw him like, God damn. This ain't the same motherfucker who was fucking Stony.
Oh yeah.
Like this. So I don't want to put you in a position that I can't use you again in the
Like
future.
Charles.
Charles,
We all hate Charles.
like they never use Tyler Perry never used Charles again because they'll see him in anything.
Oh,
Like
shit,
motherfucking Charles
that is-
never use Blair Underwood again because it was like motherfucker I can't.
So you don't want to ruin your career.
You don't want to be
with
typecasted
JTG
as the
entertainment. You know what I'm
even the
saying?
guy from the
oh Precious Monique.
Well, that's different.
But
she was terrible in that movie. But the guy from Tyler.
What?
No, like she was mean in that movie. Not terrible as an actress.
Oh.
But she was mean. She
Okay.
was. But the guy from I Can Do Better All By Myself with Taraji P. Henson.
Hell yeah.
Brian White.
Mike.
What's his name, Mike?
Oh no, that's Why Did I Get
Why
Married?
Did I Get Mad? But Tyler Perry. No. That was it for him, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so I don't want to push you in this villain role because I definitely need a villain for.
So that means he sees potential.
Yeah, I see
I'm
longevity.
just trying to make it to Netflix.
It's like my guy
me-
Jifa. Like Jifa,
Get me to Netflix.
Jifa
So we
wasn't a
say.
villain in us in not us in them in life, and I'm gonna work with Jifa again because like people love Jifa on the screen. They believe this character, so he can embody.
We
a role.
love Jifa.
We love Jifa. No, Jifa had a question for us.
Yeah, I seen that.
I put it down here.
What you said? What he said? What he has said?
Jifa said Jifa wants to know. Can you have love without loyalty or loyalty without love? That's what Jifa wants to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you have love without loyalty?
I could love somebody I'm not loyal to. I could love you. Well, in my single days, I could love you. I could love you, and I could love you. I feel like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
I could be loyal to you and not love you.
No, this is love you and in love with you, like madly in love with you. Of course, those are two different things. But like
What's in love?
in love, I don't mind waking up to your stank breath. I don't mind
In
being
love
around with you.
in love is a high. In love is a high. Love is the key point. And you can be in love with anybody. You fall in love.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
You know
say.
what I'm saying? So you fall in love, you in love, it's a high. But then once that high go away, you like, fuck, do I really still love this person? Like, damn, can I wake up this stank breath every morning? That's love.
Okay.
Just as a side note, the NFL came back today, and if you put money on the Rams to beat the Bills like I did, you in some trouble. Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you was-
Somebody
yes, sir.
in my work did that. I just got somebody off the Twitter to take over my fantasy league.
To take over,
Yeah.
you in some trouble because it looks like the Bills is finna put a mud hole in the goddamn Rams.
So I had my junk on auto pick.
It's goddamn score right now 30. That's the final score, 31-10. God damn it!
Oh, you in a fantasy league?
I'm in the one. Yeah.
You in a fantasy league?
No, I play FanDuel. I just bet money.
How do you bet? Because you can't be in Florida. Well, I don't want to put your business out
Yes,
there.
yes, you can.
Florida, you can bet now.
You
That's what they
Florida wasn't
said.
on there.
Yeah, you can do FanDuel. You can do FanDuel in Florida.
It wasn't a
You
list
just
on
bet
there.
players. You don't bet teams.
How much?
Ah.
How much? How
I
much?
bet
you
I bet $1. I won 15 of FanDuel.
Oh, let me get through 'em.
Robinson ain't do nothing for me.
Lame.
Yeah, it's alright.
Who that? Who that?
My
right
brother
now?
won $4,000 last year.
$4,000.
Yeah, off a $10 bet.
Shit, he must have parlayed some shit.
Nah,
FanDuel?
yeah, you just pick players.
finna send
Oh, he had a whole roster. He had
Certain players gotta do
52-man
certain
roster.
things.
Is there a draft?
Yeah, I'll show you how to do it. It's easy.
No, don't show me.
But yeah, but back to what we were saying. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but I think you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go, G. We answered the question. Now, here's a question for y'all for the room. Should everyone be an entrepreneur? Now, it was a story that came out a couple of weeks ago. There was this husband who he was on the bridge of filing for divorce from his wife because he wanted his wife to have an entrepreneurial spirit. He wanted her to work for herself, and he didn't like that she was comfortable working for a quote unquote the man. And he was like, "You could go ahead and get your own business. You can do your own line." Da, 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 da. Should everybody have a goal of becoming an entrepreneur?
No.
No.
I mean, if that's what you gear towards, if you are a people person and a natural born leader and you're very organized, and you have to also be very creative because you have to constantly be thinking of the next thing, depending on the avenue you're taking, then yeah, go for it. But if not, then don't do it. I hate the whole thing about working a job in a 9-to-5 is almost like questionable now, or it's looked down upon. Like, ain't nothing wrong with going to work and working a job and using that job to pay your bills.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's hard. I have one business and it's very hard. I know people that have, a business plus a podcast plus the clothing line plus a fucking food store. Like, and I don't know how they do it. I don't know. So
You ain't got the time. And what you think, Breeze? Like, because you are you an entrepreneur? Would you consider yourself an entrepreneur?
No, I don't. I'm a hustler. It's a difference.
Okay, what's the difference? Break that down like a fraction.
Okay, entrepreneurs, you got your own business, you got your own thing going. I'm gonna make something out of nothing regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find a way to get some money. It's two things I know for sure I'm good at. That's fighting and that's making money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find a way to make something out of nothing. It's just not for everybody. Everybody doesn't have that. I'm not like you said. I'm not organized like that. I give you a great idea. We can talk about a great idea, but me just boom boom. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. I'm just not good at that.
Yeah.
My wife is. I'm just not that person. Now, if she helps me with the idea, I can get it done. But me just doing it is just too much because my mind I'm like a computer with a lot of tabs open.
Yeah, you gonna bounce from tab to tab.
Yeah, my mind's everywhere. So like I might be working on this on Monday, Tuesday I'm working on this, Wednesday, and it's just everywhere. You know, with my wife, if she has these two tabs open, she'll go to work, come home, and now she's working on this.
And I'm just not built like that. So entrepreneurship not for everybody. Don't feel bad. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 and having extra hustles. Now, do I think everybody should have more than one hustle? Yes. Find a way to get you some money. Find a way to keep making money and flip your money.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Am I wrong for that?
No, I don't think you're wrong
I think
at all.
everybody should have a little side shit. Even me, aside from my business, I have a little side hustle where I, bartend and do service on the weekends.
You be bartending?
Yeah.
What's in a Long Island iced tea? Go.
Do I? Ooh, 7 liquors. That's all I know.
You don't know what
Right now, I'm a bar back.
Oh,
which means I assist the bartender.
Okay.
And usually the drinks are pre-made. No
that's
more than
nasty.
3 ingredients. Like an old fashioned.
Where you go after I get
It's
some drink?
lemon, whiskey or some shit, or bourbon and something else.
I need some free drinks. Where you work at?
I can't tell you. What?
She
These
ain't-
are paid events.
I was gonna say, she ain't gonna give you no goddamn free
paid
drink.
contractor. But
Yeah, it be your own-
everybody
it be
agree
your
with
own
Breeze.
people.
It be your own motherfuckers.
But if you want to work a part-time job, I got you.
No, I ain't working. I'm saying hustle.
Whatever. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in agreement, man. I don't think that everybody should. Like when the lady from Slutty Vegan gave all them students from, was it Clark Atlanta, LLC? She paid for their LLCs. I was like, motherfucker, for what? Because everybody don't need no fucking LLC. And especially if you ain't hiring no employees, you need to be a sole proprietor, not no fucking LLC. I don't even have a LLC. I have a sole proprietorship. So it's just, I don't know.
Because you don't plan to hire nobody.
Not because I don't plan to
Plan
hire.
to be the boss forever.
No, that's not even that. Like, because with my photography company, for example, it's a sole proprietorship because I don't have a staff. It's normally me when I go to do my photos and my
You don't hire
videos.
nobody.
No, not because I don't hire nobody. Because I don't need. Well, one, I don't need to hire nobody. One, and then 2, I don't need to pay them taxes for the LLC.
Because you don't hire nobody.
Because it's a even if like because and here's the truth. At first, I was filed as an LLC because they told me, hey, you need to file as an LLC, a limited liability corporation. But that's great when you have employees working for your LLC, consistent employees. You do hiring, you have a payroll, you just that and the third. I don't have that. I'm a sole proprietor because it's just me when I go out and book these weddings and go out and take these pictures for these weddings. So my first year when I filed it as an LLC and then taxes came back around, I had to pay so much money in taxes. I was like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, if you was a sole proprietor, you wouldn't have to pay less than half of this.
Uh-huh.
So I think that you know what the fuck you're doing. And then that's a question for you. You wrote this in the thing. I'm curious. You tired of hearing people saying it's a saturated market? What does that mean? We own business.
No, I saw somebody talk about on Facebook that they wanted to make a podcast, and I saw a comment that said it's a saturated market, don't do it. And I'm sure there are other people that have heard that, whether it's girls that want to do makeup or lashes or nails or get into podcasting, making t-shirts, like all of that shit. It's all technically, a saturated market depending on your audience and where you are and the type of people that you follow. Yeah, it might look like a saturated audience, but is it? And then even if it is, the person with the best quality and the most consistency is going to win every time. So just because it's saturated, okay, make it past, the 1,000 of fish till you get to 100 fish till you get to 10 fish, and then it's just you the big dog. So I hate that advice of don't go into it because it's a saturated market. Like, bruh, that is one negative of it, but let's find other ways around that, because there are. In podcasting, for sure, and that's what they were talking about, is a saturated market. Everybody wants to make a podcast, but is everybody making a podcast every week like they say they're going to, or every month, or whatever? Having good topics, having guests.
And
like
everybody
that.
don't need a podcast either.
But everybody.
No,
can
I
eat
agree
too.
to that. But even the people who don't need a podcast, if their quality's good and they're consistent,
right,
they're winning.
And it's
they
enough
got
room
views.
for everybody to eat. Like shit, people can listen to more than one podcast. They're like, oh yeah, you only can listen to Dignified Delinquents. Don't listen to nothing else. You can shit. We be telling y'all about other podcasts all the time on here.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Even with the lashes, like I know a lot of people, especially during COVID, that started selling stuff like that, like small little trinket things. And now we're 2 years later, how many people, even myself, are still selling that shit?
Hustle. Hard. I ain't mad at it. Shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, we hustled for a little bit. It served its time, and then we moved on. But like the people who are really into it, that stay consistent, are winning probably right now. So I just, for anybody who has been told, well, everybody's doing that now, or da 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 da,
Right.
that's because that's what a saturated market means.
Or they tried it and failed.
Yeah, don't be discouraged by that.
Now, some markets are saturated though.
No,
Like what?
there definitely are. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm
Give
just
me,
saying.
like what though?
Well, she said podcasts. I think that's a great example. Podcasting is definitely saturated, but I think she said it as well. It depends on your market buy, your market value in that market.
What?
No, nothing. Take the top off that though, because you don't put a cap on a dead soldier.
Bruh, I'm gonna do a top 5 of shit for Nell say. Don't put a top on the dead soldier. Y'all always want to play Zoom. But keep going.
Even the best market to get into is a niche market for sure, because if you can be big in a small space, that's amazing. The thing with podcasts, I'm gonna use this as an example. Everybody think that they can do this, and I think Breeze. I know it wasn't you. It was Breeze when probably was doing one of the stints when Breeze was here. I don't know if it was the first, second, or the third, but one of the stints when Breeze was here. But I don't know if you remember. I had a conversation with you, and you too. Yeah, you too. And I said the thing is, I said we have to remember that we have a responsibility and a duty whenever we get behind the microphone to, one, if we're talking about news or something that's factual or that's we gotta be reliable in that, unless we're gonna say allegedly, but we shouldn't, like, if it's factual and it's out there, we gotta know, like, hey, this is what happened, this is what's going on, boom, boom, boom. And then two, being able to have a conversation with people. And everybody can't, like, I have friends who wants to come on the podcast as a guest, like, oh, Vanessa's out, can I come in? Or Breeze is out, can I come in? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna let you come in. But in my mind, I'm like, hell nah. Because I know, not that we don't have great conversations together, but I know that you're not a conversationalist. Like, we can't, you couldn't do this.
You can't be the only person talking for 7 minutes straight and then stop for breath because you got a drink and then go back to talking. Like, those are the type of people that want to join the show on my end. Like, people that's going to, like, railroad the conversation.
And I have people on my end who are very like, nah, that's what's, that's what's up. Yeah, that's up,
Lame.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
At least my person got good stories.
Oh yeah, that's what they'll say. Oh yeah.
Ugh, I hate old ass nigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh please.
I disagree.
Duh.
Why do you disagree?
Ooh, that remind me of somebody.
Oh yeah, I disagree.
I ain't gonna tell you.
But you can't put nobody on the show when that's not here except Ashley. Straight up, cause you
Well, thank you, Mr. Talent Manager.
I'm just saying, like, if I have a say, do I have a say?
I'll listen to you. Yeah.
Okay, because when that time Vanessa.
What if Ashley busy? Because I hit Ashley one time, she was like, can't have my little
fuck nigga free party tonight.
My little coming through. I was like, oh well, this is no to me.
The time we thought Vanessa wasn't gonna come, and you had said you wanted to get somebody else, and I had text on the side like, yo, why this one?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Shit.
What you asking?
What you saying?
Did you have a suggestion that you gave to Jerry?
No, he didn't suggest anybody.
No.
Oh, okay.
Damn, what was we talking about?
You know the fuck you just said. Now you trying to dodge out of this motherfucker. Now you trying to get the fuck out of it. Nah, stand in it. You text me on the side and said, nah, not this one.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
That's not what I meant, Jerry. What I meant was, like, you was like, everybody can't do this. I was saying, like,
you don't think that person can do it? You don't think that person can do it?
No, I'm just saying, like, everybody, the conversation with certain people don't be the same.
For sure. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I think, like, certain people.
If that guest was in here with you, it wouldn't be a great conversation.
I don't think the conversation would be as good.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you.
I think with certain people you work good with.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And certain people I work good with. You know what I'm saying?
That wouldn't be a person. Well, nigga, say that when I wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna ask you off there.
Cause he didn't say that. He didn't explain it like that to me. He was like, "Why that person?" I gave my why. He's like, "Oh, okay." But if you would have said that, I'd be like, "Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let me dig."
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air.
It's a couple people I think like that. I think I work good with certain people. Like, I work good with you.
Yeah.
I mean, weird ass.
You gotta be well rounded in this motherfucker.
You right.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
But I am learning to adjust. That's something Jerry taught me.
Hey.
I am learning to be able to adjust and kind of feed off people and go from there. If I can't feed off that person, I just go to Jerry.
Yeah, because
I always go back to Jerry. I always go back to Jerry.
The first day when Ashley did the show, because it was a different. You was out, Ashley was in. This is your first time meeting Ashley.
Yeah, and I was
but
quiet.
I knew it would be a good fit.
Oh, I knew that would be good.
But pre show, Breeze was really
quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
And
she's coming in there
and
and
she
fucking
came
Ashley.
in, fuck wrong with this ugly ass jit. Okay. So he's like, oh, okay, this motherfucker coming here roasting, big head ass. So I had to come another hell.
Yeah.
We gotta do a show.
That's my girl.
So, but no,
she playing the fuck out of that party.
That's yours.
At the birthday
Shout out to your sister for planning
man.
the birthday party, man. I was gonna try to give her a ball. There we go.
But
That's for you, Ash.
Everybody can't do that podcast shit. You're right.
And the thing is, like, what gets me as someone who's in this space, and I don't know if it gets y'all like this because y'all in the space as well, but somebody who see what we do and this is the thing. I am a big advocate for following your dreams, supporting it, and you see your podcast to me, I'm gonna listen to it. Maybe the first 5 minutes, and that's it. But I'm gonna listen.
It's gonna tell me what I need to know.
That's gonna tell me everything. But shit. At what point do you tell somebody? Sometimes podcast has become the new A-Dog. You can't rap. Like telling your homie, like, hey dog, get this rap shit up. Like maybe this ain't your gift. Cause some niggas I want to tell that to, because they be sending me this shit. I be want to be like, hey dog, like, I don't know this your ministry for real.
Yeah.
But why
Like,
though?
I don't know this is you.
But why though?
Why?
Yeah, because a podcast is really just a conversation. If you have interesting topics, I think you'll be all right.
Maybe this layout that you're doing is for you.
I don't think everybody just organizes you and have everything. Camera there, mic. Like
I think
some people do a podcast, put their phone up there, and they sitting in front of the table and they're talking.
I will give you this. We are more organized than the Brilliant Idiots, which is Charlamagne the God and the white comedians, funny as hell. From an organization standpoint, we are more organized, but they're also a great podcast. You know what I mean? Like, they're great. So I don't know if it's because it's Charlamagne that's on there, but
probably.
He
but probably doesn't need, you know what I'm saying,
do the organization.
the
Charlamagne.
extra steps that we do.
Yeah.
But I had somebody reach out to me. I won't say who, but it was a good podcast, and I could tell he was very interested in it.
Nice.
And he wanted feedback.
I know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
You give him feedback?
Oh, I did.
What'd you say?
A lot more than maybe. So, like, he started the show with a mini mix. Like,
music?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought it was pretty good, but then it went like on 6 or 7 minutes. I'm like, okay.
That ain't many.
When we get into it. And then the next thing was him doing a freestyle.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, music, so this must be a music podcast.
Yeah.
But the title of the episode was about, like, they're about depression, sex, you know what I'm saying? Very serious topics. So then we get into it. And, you know, it's just some of the things where there was a lot of dead air. So if you're doing a podcast, there has to be somebody talking at all times.
Dead air. Shout out to Nessa for learning about dead air.
Jerry taught me that.
Breeze, what's dead air? Pop quiz.
Well, nobody's saying anything. It's just fucking quiet.
Yeah. So couldn't tell if he wrote the questions ahead of time or if they're just coming off the top of the dome. I think those were two things. It just felt very interviewy and not conversational. So, but he's dropped an episode every week for the past like 2 months, and I said, you know, just keep practicing and it'll come.
So the podcasts that get on my nerves are ones like, if you send me your podcast and you doing this. So what y'all think about anyway, and like the segues ain't there.
What?
Anyway, anywho,
those are the people that should not be doing the podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know if this is it.
This guy he's trying.
Yeah, no, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's trying.
I know for sure. He definitely is. Shout out to. Can I say his name?
I don't know, because I don't know if I said things that.
I don't think you said anything negative.
Okay.
I think that you gave him great positive feedback.
I would listen to him again.
Yeah, I have. I've listened to him.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Was it Big Hurt?
Yes.
Shout out to Big Hurt, man. My dog, Big Hurt.
Yes.
The name of this podcast is called, what's the name of the show? Big Hurt?
Big Hurt?
Big Hurt?
Send it to me.
I'm Big Hurt.
And he big for sure.
Yeah, very cool guy.
And he has a spaghetti bowl, like he has a bowl with eggs, man.
Big Hurt.
Big Hurt.
It's a good podcast. If you want some feedback, you know what I'm saying?
And he has a great story.
It's gonna be very raw.
He in Jacksonville?
But you can send it.
No, I don't know. I think he's like in the Midwest or
I'm not sure.
like Oklahoma. He's somewhere. He's nowhere remotely close.
Send it to me. I want to hear you.
Send it to that dude.
That dude Breeze.
Send it to that dude Breeze. Before we move on, y'all, a couple of quick questions for y'all. Do y'all still throw out meat? That's just one of the things I'm curious about.
Yeah.
So you go grocery shopping. You take your meat out the bag. You put it in the freezer or you put it in the ice box.
Freezer.
What's the difference between freezer and ice box?
Ice box. Well, people call ice box refrigerator. I call it the ice box.
Okay. Yeah.
You put it right in the freezer.
Yeah.
Where do you put your meat? In the
freezer.
In the freezer?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I'm going that day to buy it to cook it that day, which is very rare.
Right.
But there are some people like that. Like my daddy only buys the meat like that day. He doesn't freeze his meat.
Yeah, my wife doesn't freeze. I convinced her to start to freeze our meat, but she doesn't like the thaw out process. Like if I want to cook,
so she cook it back to back. That means it's
essentially that's the goal, right? But then sometimes life happens, you get busy, and then like, oh, that chicken got bad, I throw it out.
Ooh, I'll be so pissed. I'll be so fucking mad. I told your ass.
What's that smell? Is that the salmon? I throw the salmon out, and I be like, God damn it! I was like, if it was frozen, we could have cooked this shit.
See, in our house, we can't throw food away.
What y'all do with it?
We have to put it in a food bag, put said food bag in the refrigerator, wait for DeAndre to feel like to throw it away. Then he throws it in a compost pile outside. He told me if I continue to throw food away that he will make me start taking the trash out. And I'm not.
If you continue to throw food away,
you keep throwing it.
In a what? Now?
Throwing trash in the trash. I would have to throw the trash away.
Where did he throw it out at?
So there's a bag. You know, like the drawers at the bottom.
He let nature.
Correct. So in his mind, well, on a lot of people, there's a lot of people that think this way. But food is from the ground, so you should put it back in the ground.
So he throws it out. I can respect that.
And there's a lot of places in the world where you have to separate your garbage. If you don't, like, there's a fine. They won't pick it up. So like plastic has to go. Plastic, paper, you have to recycle. Where here we just are kind of lazy. The way he would put it, we put everything in the trash.
The backyard stink?
No, it's in a back corner. And so there's also leaves in it, but he puts like, it's just like a Ziploc baggie.
This behind your house?
Shut up.
No, I'm asking. I'm serious. That's a serious question.
No, he built like a wooden...
Also, it's his compact thing.
He built a wooden structure back there, yes. But
this nigga got me, got Bree. This nigga got Bree making me talking about fucking farm. He finna bring his ass over there and do the fuck he was telling me.
Hey, man. He'll come over there and make you a little garden real quick.
How do you live like that, Vanessa?
Sometimes
not
it pisses me off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
It does it?
It does. Cool dude. Especially when he said that shit. I said, what? And I just got silent for the next 3 hours.
Cool dude, but that nigga's not gonna let you in the argument.
Hell no.
I seen you over there. I said, I save him? I can't save nobody that first time.
I sat down.
You ate all my Doritos.
I did not eat all your Doritos. Your wife took the rest of that bag home. That the
no, fuck
Doritos
she did not.
Y'all took the wings, the rolls, the Doritos, goddamn.
Thank you, Nessa.
What else?
Bro, it was 4 wings.
Your tray, her tray.
I had a thing of goldfish. I don't know who brought those.
Breeze.
Okay, the goldfish was in the cooler.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I said. I said, y'all motherfuckers wanted to swim.
Y'all didn't participate in the color scheme.
And
you even called the colors the night before, so I was confused.
Well, we had some watermelon, but we had ate that before we got on the boat.
Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah. But guess what? Guess what, Breeze? Guess what, Nessa? Guess where we gotta go? Right here.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah. All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
Not right there. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Was that? Is that where you're meaning to go?
No, I wasn't.
I was like, damn, this something new.
I was glad to hear a little tune real quick.
You know what? I messed up a little bit. I've been drinking.
You played it twice.
Yeah, because I tried to stop it when I stopped it restarted. Guess where we gotta go, y'all?
Huh?
Guess where?
Where?
To my favorite segment, which is called Straight from Social Media.
Okay, that's.
Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great Man, and this week straight from social media, did y'all see this? A mom gives birth to two twins with different dads after having sex with two men on the same day. So this new mom had a 1 in a million conception. Her babies may be twins, but they have different biological dads. Now, a 19-year-old Brazilian woman who gave birth to twins 9 months after having sex with two men on the same day, their birthdays loomed, and she began to have doubts over who their father was, so she decided to take a paternity test to confirm her suspicion. The anonymous woman originally suspected only one of the two men could be the father of the twins, so she collected his DNA. But it only turned up positive for one child. She said, I remember that I had sex with another man and called him to ask him to take the test, which was positive. The new mom, who asked not to be identified, told the outlet, I was surprised by the results. I didn't know that this could happen. So now it is possible to happen when two eggs from the same mother are fertilized by different men. This is according to Dr. Tulo Jorge Franco. The woman's attending physician told the local news outlets the babies share their mother's genetic material, but they grow in different placentas. Now, this big ass word that I can't pronounce, followed by another big ass word, is an extremely rare phenomenon that occurs when a second ova released during the same menstrual cycle is additionally fertilized by sperm cells of a different man in a separate sexual intercourse moment. Could y'all believe this shit?
Ooh.
God's will has
I'm
been done.
exhausted from hearing you read that.
That's God's will has been done.
That was a lot. Can I believe it? Like what part?
the two different babies, the two men the same night. That's not surprising. Her being
I thought she
Brazilian.
was from Orlando.
I done maybe not in 24 hours, maybe in 26. You know, very close. One time I can remember very distinctly. One time.
Two in
very close proximity.
You wow.
Can I ask you a question? Tell me about choice. What was, I don't want to, because this is gonna sound crazy. What was the reason? But what was like the driving factor? Like, were you out? How old were you? Were you young? Were you just out here living crazy? Were you 18 like her?
I wasn't 18. I was definitely maybe 25-ish.
Okay.
One lived out of town. One's birthday was coming up.
Okay.
So I was out of town, and then I flew back in for the other one's birthday and hung out in Orlando.
Orlando gonna get it done. Shout out to Orlando.
Shout out my nigga
Downtown
Gucci.
Orlando, and I remember him being like, "You forgot my birthday." And I was
Like, no, I didn't. He got some pussy.
no, yeah.
fresh off the market.
Fresh off the
Basically.
Let me go shower. So
Yeah, I bathed. You know.
make sure you don't smell like Tyrone.
So that was like one time. Yes,
Okay.
for sure. I remember that happened.
Oh, well.
But 1 in a
But
million
I'm birth
though.
control. You know what I'm saying? So I can.
1 in a million chances of being pregnant by two different dudes, and they both. I don't know who them dudes are, but I'll be pissed.
Yeah. To me, it's that back to back. You got a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old.
That'll make you mad.
Two different daddies. That would upset me a little bit.
A 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, they're the same age.
Yeah. They is,
Well,
but they
these two is the
not.
same age.
I need them both gone at the same time. I can't. Usually you can't. Well, not me, but I don't have any kids. But from what I seen, you fail.
What she said?
They have a hard time getting both gone. Usually
I'd be mad
they
as
can
fuck.
get one of the babies
Can
gone.
you think about the dads though? Like, fuck.
You
me
was there
out of
too?
everybody, white lord.
I wonder if they was at the same time.
No, she said 2 different times.
2 different times.
Yeah, cause if that was a guy, he'd be like, bro, you need to come too, bro. Like, he was there too. A guy ain't gonna let you go get no test without me.
Myself, yeah.
Man, she said she pregnant, but you was there
You
too.
should.
Say that nigga right now.
I mean, I drove, but
No.
that is straight from social media, man. Let us know what y'all think about this crazy ass story from this woman from Brazil. The woman from Brazil be doing that freak shit though. If you wanna get some coochie, go to Brazil.
Brazil.
Go to where else?
Watching the carnival.
Brazil dangerous as fuck. Don't go to Brazil.
If you be on the PH, look at them videos. Brazil Carnival, 1990s.
1990. I want to see that shit from 1990s. We got a lot of hair.
A little bit.
A lot of it. Too much for
Ain't
my
nothing,
taste.
ain't nothing wrong with little hair.
Too much
But
for
they
my
be
taste.
out
Doing whatever.
partying.
If you want to see some shit, go look at Freaknik 1999. You might see your
Yeah.
mom. You might see your mom on there.
You want to see
If you
something?
don't want to see your mom,
Go to the big booty edition, the white disc, nothing on it, just a CD. That's what you go see.
big booty.
If you want to see something crazy, go in your daddy closet. This is straight from social media.
Right, go in his closet, look in his
Look in that shoebox.
No.
What's going on? It's your boy Jerry the Great.
Your girl Nessa Ness.
And your boy Breeze.
Jacksonville, your favorite play cousins are coming home live at the Comedy Zone.
Get your tickets today because this show will sell out.
It all goes down October 9th. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7.
Get your tickets right now by clicking the link below or by going to comedyzone.com.
We can't wait to laugh with you.
And we back. Just like that.
Just like
Dignified Delinquents. We addicted like crack.
Ooh.
Rat-a-tat-tat. I feel like I didn't do no poetry earlier, so I want to do something. I did a haiku. Why is it that we cannot see who it is that we can truly be? When we fall in love with one another, don't forget about your brother or each other. Sulfur water, sulfur 58, can you skate? Take me on a date and not to steak and shake.
Ooh.
Give me a break, I'm not talking Kit Kat. Jerry the Great, back. Rat-a-tat-tat, not ratatouille. Do me on a buoy, getting coochie, my jacuzzi. Ooey, coochie, gooey, mooey. Moo, moo, pow, pow, pang, bang, you're dead. What? Not sad, I'm upside.
They
The
got dark.
uptown folks said, whoops, upside your head.
That shit got dark as hell. You're dead.
That's all I got. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Trying to follow.
That was it. Thank you.
Snap this nigga.
Thank you.
Move on.
Thank you. Encore.
No on guard.
Cannon to the left of them.
Off with your head.
Nessa. Breeze. Breeze.
Oh,
Maybe going to you, dog, with a segment
thank you.
that you like.
I love it.
I love it too. Know what it's called?
What's that?
Question of the day.
Yeah.
I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yo, it's your boy Breeze, and this segment here is the question of the day. Now, the question of the day is, what's your least favorite job interview question? I know you got one, Ness.
What's something you not good at? What's your worst character trait? What's your flaw?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you answer those? My least favorite one is, tell me about a time when.
I either tell me a time when
Yeah.
for the teaching field.
I have a lot of times, but I don't like those questions because you never see it coming.
Boom. They'll be like, tell me a time when you had a difficult child. Bet. Tell me a time when I got all of that.
Tell me about a
But
time where you had to deal with some obstacles at work, but you overcame them. How did you work through them?
Came to school, all the
that might be
computers was
mine.
dead. I had to get the kids, get the people. Yeah, I got that.
That's easy.
Yeah, you gonna lie through that. I lie through them shits all the time.
Tell me about a time. I don't know why.
Shit, my arm fell off one time. I picked that
One
bitch
time.
up. I ain't had no glue.
And they sitting there like,
I seen some chick and I just wrapped it around real quick while telling the kids about the Indians.
You know how I look at interviews now though. And shout out to all the cousins who out there interviewing. Y'all recently graduated. Y'all trying to find a job. It is September. You on par. You the only motherfucker that's working at Taco Lua.
Right.
it's okay. Wait till January.
Yeah.
Right.
Their budgets open up.
Yeah.
You're not depressed.
Yeah. You fine.
Let's get that shit out of there. Yeah.
But I look at interviews like a 15 to 30 minute session. Like I'm on for 15, 30 minutes.
Oh.
But it's improv.
Oh.
So like they gonna ask me a question like, Breeze, be a tree. You know what I mean? Like how you be a tree? Like you gotta okay now be a tree, but it's negative 30 degrees outside. Like
Shake it, bitch, shake it.
so that's how I'm looking at interviews.
Give another one. Give another one.
Be a leaf,
Oh, come on.
but
that's
no
hard.
wind. Be a leaf with no wind. Now it started to rain. Now someone stepped on you. Now you blew down the street. The wind picked up. The wind is moving. The wind is moving. The wind stopped. Now you're flying. A bee picks you.
I was looking stupid as fuck.
A bee picks
My
you
eyes
up.
closed and shit. I was, bitch, I am the leaf. The leaf is me.
You're a man. Be a man. Alone in this world.
Why the fuck you look so angry?
No one to hold you. Oh. But you have a dog. Someone just hit your dog.
Why did they hit the dog?
But they stopped. They're giving you $500 for the dog. Does this replace your dog?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your worst interview question? Did you say it?
I think I agree with you, but if it's not like a teaching job, is so what brings you in today, bitch? You know,
Right.
So
why do you want to work for us, motherfucker?
Ain't your mind. Why you ask me dumbass
Right.
questions? But yes, what I really need.
what brings you in?
What was your worst job interview like out of all your jobs? What do you think was the worst?
Probably my first teaching job.
Yeah.
When they interviewed me, I didn't know anything. They was asking me because I was like, I'm
a novice.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. That was my go-to. They were like, we just love that you. I'm like, I don't know. They were like, so what's the first thing you do if a kid? I don't know, man.
How would you react to a parent?
That's how my first teaching interview, and I feel like that was my worst interview yet too, because all their questions were, what if a fight broke out?
I don't know. Fight them back.
What if your kid's getting D? Like they're asking like the worst of the worst questions, and by the end of it, they said, "Well, we love you. Do you want to be here or not?" And in my mind, I was like, "Oh yes, I got offered the job on the spot."
We think you're great.
If they offer you a job on the spot, that's already a little shaky.
Yeah, and now that I know what I know,
yeah,
fuck,
that's cut cold. My worst job interview, this was later in my career. I had a job. I was working at a university, and I had an interview with FSCJ, which is the Florida State College of Jacksonville here in Jacksonville. It was a phone interview, and I had an in-person interview with Duval County Public Schools. So but the interviews fell so close together. And if you interview with Duval County Public Schools, their interviews are crazy because it's like, this is your interview time. No, we can't reschedule it. If you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, fuck you. Basically, essentially, this is how they do their interviews. And with this other place, I had already committed to this interview before Duval reached out to me for an interview. So I asked this one place, like FSCJ, can I move this interview? They said we kind of, we went off your commitment, and everybody else filled every other time slot. So this is like the only time we have. Sure. So I was like, fuck, okay, I gotta do your interview, but it's right on top. Like this one's at 9, this one's at 9:30.
Jerry.
Huh?
What?
The FSCJ was at 9. FSCJ was at 9. DCPS was at 9:30. Now I wanted DCPS for real, but I wanted this one too. So I was taking this one in the car in the parking lot of my other interview. So I'm in the parking lot. I got my suit on. I feel confident because I got to go in here for real. And they was asking me questions, and I was trying to like be conscientious of the time, like if I can, because I want to get in here just 10 minutes early at least. So they asked me questions. So tell us about yourself. My name is Jerry L. And well, that's me. Yep, that's me. I knew I didn't get that job, and the lady said, okay, well. The lady literally said it on the phone. I was like, yeah, my name is Jerry Fennell. I went to JU, communications. I remember Cap Alpha Psi, and yeah. She said, okay, well, anyone else has a question? Then they went through the regular line of like, so tell me about the time. I was like, well, generic ass question. I was like, ooh, I ain't got that one. Yeah. So I was like, I gotta go on this bitch and kill it. I gotta go on this bitch then to set myself on fire.
I would have started that interview with, I'm so sorry if you hear anything in the background, it's because I'm already at
another interview.
Blank. Not another interview, but like I'm working on my job right now. You know what I'm saying? This is the only little piece of time that I could get or whatever. That's how I did my interviews whenever I was looking for my job. Like, if you hear a bell ring in the background, I'm so sorry, but, I wanted to get here early and give them a little props, but also tell them that you're also currently working and things. So you couldn't do that from your car, though. So I don't know how you could have sold that.
Yeah, hell no. And I can sell a lot of shit, but that was funky.
Yeah, that was.
And then one time I knew I had a job. I did an interview with like a group panel interview. And then they asked me to come back the next day. They was like, "Can you come back the next day?" And I was like, "Yeah." There's like, cause a couple of our team members was missing. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I want the motherfuckers to meet me." Okay, I got you. I got you. Now I only stayed there for like 3 months though, cause that was some bullshit.
Yeah, cause you moved job, like you changed socks.
Oh, that mean every day. Every day, every hour.
And I'm not mad at it, cause you're not mad to be like, yo, like shit, I could do better than y'all. There's some people that be on jobs like, yo, man, fuck, this is all I got.
I don't live by the ideology of you get a job, put your head down, work, be happy that they paying you, and move on.
Right.
That ain't me.
I respect that about you.
That ain't my generation. Mm-hmm. I don't think it is. Y'all in my shit.
I do about 3-4 years.
Oh, that's good.
Which I think is a kind of long stint.
That's very long.
Not to our parents. They stay in our. My parents stay in their job.
The reason I'm saying that's very long for you is because I heard firsthand from you some of the bullshit that you had to put up with.
Oh yeah,
with your job.
Yeah, so I think every serious job I've had, same with Breeze. Don't set my office up. Whatever I can't carry in the backpack, don't come with me. But about 3 years, if you get 3 years out of me, you done good.
But in today's society, 3 years from a millennial is amazing. I mean that your job has great culture, has a great work-life balance. I work at a place now that has a pretty good work-life balance, and it's like, wow, okay,
that's important.
Huge.
Culture is important. Now I work at a place that I think that has all of that. It's disorganized as fuck, but yeah, I
think even working in a place that has a good corporate social responsibility, like if your job, like if something happened, Queen Elizabeth died.
Okay.
If regardless of how you feel about it, if your job has a statement about that, whether it be an email, when George Floyd passed away, you saw a lot of these big corporations make a statement about it. Your job did not.
Not one.
I was at your job when they did, but have a statement about it. Our university made a statement. A lot of corporate places made statements. That was the same year a lot of places decided to make Juneteenth a paid holiday. Like, okay, y'all gonna be off on Juneteenth. Our job did not at the time because I was working with you. But you was off. I was on.
But still, F them.
Yeah, but they had to work on Juneteenth. So I think that jobs that make a good corporate social response is a great place to work at. So. If your job is doing anything remotely close to,
that's what keep me at my job. I be having good bosses.
Yeah.
And good work culture. If I find a good work culture, I'm gonna hang out there for a little bit.
Right.
Even if it's a little pay cut, because that peace of mind.
We gonna chill.
Especially in the teaching industry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna fall with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall with you. Breeze, close your segment out, man. What was it again?
All right, man. This is question of the day. What's your least favorite job interview question? It's your boy Breeze.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Let me get back. Question of the day.
Nessa!
You.
What's going on this week, dog? If you mind, if you don't, if you did, if you would, and love them or leave them. What is it? What we doing? What we going? And maybe, possibly, how are we moving?
Ooh, okay.
Good with this word.
Love them or leave them is where you can write into the Dignified Delinquents and get unbiased relationship, situationship, or friendship advice. To write in, go to jtgentertainment.com, look for the Dignified Delinquents, love them or leave them, and just let us know a little bit about what's going on, and we'll read your letter. The unofficial boyfriend, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey cousins, I have an issue. So I'm friends with a woman I've had feelings for the past, but I got friend zoned pretty quickly and I somewhat accepted that role. But here recently, it seemed like she's becoming more of an unofficial girlfriend, meaning that we hang out every day for multiple hours and we go out to restaurants. She spends the night at my place and we also work together. Getting past all that though, she has a guy that she claims to be talking to, but they barely hang out or see each other, only when he gets them a hotel room. I know for a fact that all he wants from her is sex. I still have a lot of feelings for her, and I think that I'm the guy for her, but I also think that I'm way too deep in the friend zone for anything to change. Signed, the unofficial boyfriend. Hold on, okay. He been having the feelings for this girl. She became your unofficial girlfriend. Y'all hang out all the day. Y'all go to restaurants. She stay the night at your place, and y'all work together. Boy, if you don't put your foot down, you're being a nice guy, which I love and appreciate about you.
You don't.
I do. It's nice. It's nice.
Friend.
It's nice for a little bit, okay? And you did it for a little bit, but now it's time to like pull the trigger. Go for it. I don't like. Write us back maybe before you pull the trigger, and by trigger I mean like talking to her for real, like not like a trigger. I don't know. I feel like you have to specify these days. But before you do that, maybe write us back and tell us, you know, how long y'all have been friends. Have you shot your shot at her before? Things like that. You know, give us a little bit more detail because this was a pretty quick letter. But just off of reading it, it sounds like she feeling you. It sounds like maybe she's not trying to feel you. Maybe she don't want to feel you. Maybe she don't, you know, for this, that, and the third, pride reasons, friend reasons. But she's spending, there's no man in the world that I'm spending multiple hours a day with and spending the night with that I don't want to go a little further with. So, I think you should shoot your shot. Me, myself. Or
shot it already.
He did?
Yes.
I had feelings in the past, but I got friend zoned.
Right there.
That doesn't mean that he shot his shot.
He did something that
Can you tell me, my friend, how you shot your shot?
Yes, that's a great question.
Tell me how you shot your shot, and then we'll revisit this.
Breeze, no.
But just off of this, as a woman, and the things that she's doing, not the things you're doing, the things she's doing, tells me that she enjoys your company. Unless you're paying for all these restaurants.
There you go. You getting there.
There you go.
Unless she doesn't have a place to live,
there you
and
go.
you're letting her stay the night all the
you
time.
You getting there.
If that's the case, then maybe
you got there.
Whatever they might be about to say might be true.
Hey, you learning, grasshopper.
Huh? Let's get a round of applause for Vanessa.
But if all of that is not true, she got her own shit, own job, blah, blah, blah.
She don't.
Maybe she really likes you, but I'm curious to get a letter back from you. Please write us back, Breeze.
I'm sorry. I apologize for talking on your letter too, Vanessa.
You don't apologize for nothing.
Huh?
All right, so
what she said.
The vibe I'm getting is y'all been friends for a long time. Y'all might have grew up together. You might have seen her go from a girl to a woman.
Go to your microphone just a little bit if you can.
You were friend zoned pretty quickly. I somehow accepted that role. It's your first mistake. But here recently, it seems like she's becoming more and more of an unofficial girlfriend, meaning that we hang out every day. I'm gonna stop it right there. Y'all hang out every day, and then you say y'all go to restaurants. She spends the night at your place, and y'all work together. Does she have a car?
She need to ride to work.
Does she have a car? Do she have a car? And I really want you to write me back because I really want to know. I think she's using you. The guy, you're not the guy she wants. The guy she wants is the one that's renting the hotel room and is having sex with her. That's who she really wants. And you're just the nice guy that's gonna feed her, give her a place to stay, comfort her, give her someone to talk to. As bad as it may sound, I might be wrong. She might be a little confused. But you can't allow her to keep using you. You can't allow her to keep just you have to draw the line. You got to draw the line somewhere.
friend zoned is one thing, but getting used is another. And I think that you're really getting used. She used to claim, getting past, although she has a guy that she claims she used to talk to, but they barely hang out. The guy that she barely hang out with, he knows what he's doing. That's what we'll talk. Something to do. When it's nothing to do. She's the nothing to do for him. For you, that's the everything to do. You wouldn't sit back in the cut and look through the blinds as she go get in the car with him to go to the hotel. And then when he get done with the hotel, guess what? He gonna drop her right back off to you. She gonna come cry to you, talk to you. You gonna take her out to eat. You gonna hold her, do everything else. And you ain't getting no butt.
No butt.
You get no butt.
Okay.
I wouldn't say love this one. I would say leave this one. And if it comes back, it comes back. But little homie, you getting used right now.
Yeah, I would say
it's on you. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for the sake of time. Y'all work in the medical field, don't you? You a CNA, she is CNA. It's something like that. It's something. I work the same shift.
One might be a tire bringer.
Right. With the back brace and gloves.
Love you, cousin.
I'm gonna speed through this one, man. Y'all know if you ever saw Forrest Gump? I love you, Jenny. Why don't you love me?
Jenny had herpes.
Jenny has, she had AIDS. That's what took Jenny out of here.
It was something. They said she had something.
She died by the end. That's why she introduced Forrest to his son.
That wasn't really Forrest's son neither.
Hell
that was.
no,
You don't think so?
Oh
God.
He was slow as fuck. His Forrest son had to be fat. Okay, keep going.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was not Forrest's son. I don't know what movie you saw, but that was not.
How
Forrest
the fuck
Gump's
the Forrest
son.
break out of them damn braces on his legs?
By running.
He just did. It's
I
miraculous.
was running. But sir, I don't know if you ever saw the movies Forrest Gump. You sound like you young. You sound like you might be between the ages of 18 and 24. I wouldn't even give your ass 24 right in this shit. I was giving you 18 to 20 with your young ass.
Nah, 20 to 18, 22.
I'm staying the night at each other's places.
22.
Hotel rooms.
22. His parents is happy that he bring the girl home because he.
Nah, they ain't that. Nah,
not in the sense of like they just happy, but I'm like, oh,
but if they grew up, if they grew up together,
What you said, Vanessa?
Okay.
But his parents is like, okay, look, Ray Sean from down the street, yeah. I know your mama and daddy's. You know she was fast. My son, the daddy happy. Your daddy and your mama in their room fighting. Lisa, let him live. Let him have a woman over here. Shit, he grown. This my bills, Doc. Don't worry about it. At least they going off back and forth together. But they just happy that you bringing somebody to the house. Here's my thing, real quick. She don't fucking want you. She want the man with the ding-a-lang. Put it in the chest. And here's the thing, and I can tell you this.
That nigga 27.
Yeah, no, he about 30. I can tell you this, not from experience, but just from niggas I know. One night, don't know when, don't know how, don't know where, don't know what's gonna be the cause or the effect. I know what the effect is gonna be. I don't know what the cause is gonna be. One night, she's gonna give you some pussy. I don't know where.
Here, had it.
Yeah, right, thank you, right there.
Oh, you ain't gonna take me to work no more? Here.
It ain't gonna be nobody what he did. She's gonna be very, very, very in that mood, and you're gonna be the only nigga that's right there. It's gonna be about 3:37 in the morning.
That'd be the best.
But listen to me.
Well, you can't get
listen,
at 9
Linda.
PM.
Listen, Leroy. Listen, because you like this girl, and this is what I'm telling you. When that moment comes, when that opportunity arises, you better show the fuck out. You better get on the goddamn fan and go around that bitch 4 times and then just jump in the pussy. You gotta do something crazy. You better eat her from here to goddamn Kalamazoo. You gotta show the fuck. If you want this girl, how you wrote that you want her, cause she don't want you like that. You better do a goddamn cartwheel into that goddamn punani.
No, I do agree with Jerry here.
You gotta go crazy, stupid, and dumb.
That boy gonna cut 3 minutes in.
See, if you do that, that's it. That's a wrap. You just gonna be in the carpool relationship.
This has got to be the biggest crush ever. It's gonna be the quickest night ever. So,
I just want you to pace yourself. Just be ready for it. It's coming. Be ready for it. Be ready. Pace yourself. It's coming. Don't you gonna come too, but don't quick. Slow down. If you gotta jump out that thing and go turn the light off in the bathroom, do it. Oh, Lord.
I'll just do your ABCs. ABC.
Yeah, just slow down. Cause she don't know what you're working with.
That's a good question.
You might be slow a little bit, and you got something she ain't never seen before. Tell her it's coming. It's coming. Nessa.
Yeah. Okay. Can't write my.
Good luck to you, man. Write us back. Let us know.
Please write us back. I need more on this.
He ain't gonna write us back.
Yeah, he gonna do it after he knock her ass down on steps.
Yeah, I got her. I'm the man.
Go. The ball is in his court, Greensboro, North Carolina. Hey, cousins, I need some advice. I'm 26 female and my guy friend, 27 male, have been off and on for some time now. We met back in 2015. We started off as friends with benefits and later became close friends over the years. We both took some time during dating other people. Back in 2020, we both dealt with some huge losses during COVID. I broke off an engagement with my boyfriend of 3 years. As you can guess, he and I became close again. Well, after my breakup, I was definitely having a hot girl moment and wasn't ready for a serious relationship, which is what he wanted at the time. After a year and a half later, I found myself wanting to settle down, preferably with him. He and I started talking late last year and made it clear early this year that we were not to entertain other people. Here's the problem. We aren't together officially because he hasn't asked me. Call me old school, but I don't want to go off assumptions and look dumb. Now we have tried to have a conversation as to why we aren't serious yet, and he said it is not the right time. He's trying to get some things in order. Now he gave me a little over a year to get myself together. Am I being impatient by rushing him into something? Should I continue to leave him or love him? Signed, Tink. Not Tink, poor little Tink.
I know, Tink.
My friend, I feel Jared.
Let me get the letter, Jared. Because that letter was everywhere.
Yeah. The things that stood out to me, y'all been friends for a long time. Y'all been talking to each other for a while. But he has not officially and seriously asked you to be his girl. Call you old school. If you call you old school, then that means he should know that you old school. And that he wants you to ask you to be his girl. And something else that I know is that when a man sees something that he wants, he's going to make sure that things happen to get the things that he wants. So if he knows that's your style, he's going to accommodate your style and make it happen. So I'm not saying leave him. He gave you a year to get ready. I don't think this man, truth be told, I don't think he want to be in a relationship with you. I was in a very similar situation. I was talking to somebody. We was talking. I thought the shit was real good. We was talking for a couple of years. And then one time he told me on some drunk shit that he was like, I want to be with you. Let's have kids. But I just don't want the R word. Ugh. Think of how that sound. And he was talking about the word relationship. And ever since then, I knew he doesn't want the same thing as me, because I want somebody that's in a relationship with me. I want somebody I want to get married to, saying marriage is a relationship. So I left that alone. And that's kind of my advice to you here. It seems like y'all really care about each other. Y'all love each other. Y'all have had probably some really good times, really good sex, things like that. But I don't think it's your forever guy. And I don't think he thinks that either, because he needs some time to get things in order. What does he have to get in order? Can you write back and tell us what he needs to get in order? I feel like you would have been a little bit more specific if you knew the things he needed to get in order, but maybe you don't know those things, so you left those out. And if you don't know those things after all these years of y'all being friends or whatever, I just don't think that's your guy, my friend. But not to say he doesn't care about you, like I said, and you don't care about him. But as far as like a serious relationship, Don't let it go, but let that kind of like run its course and fade off.
Let it go.
That's my.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Breeze.
I'm not gonna buy a car if I can drive it whenever I want to. I'm not gonna build myself. Why?
Not gonna do what to yourself?
Build myself.
Build yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I'm not gonna build myself. Why would I buy this car when I can drive it for free anytime I want? Because as soon as I buy this car, it's a commitment. Now I have to pay this every month. It's something due. But if I'm able to just drive this car, well, it's Monday, I feel like going to drive my Camaro. I'm gonna go drive this Camaro and drive the fuck out of it. I'm gonna park that bitch. And I'm gonna go to the car I really want. That I'm paying on. That's fully that's filled with gas. And I make sure all clean and vacuumed out, windows nice, and I'm not finna buy this car if I can drive it for free, baby. And right now you the free car. Let's be clear. You really want to know if this man wants you? Do your thing. You let him know that whatever, you know, I gave you all this year to make up your mind and to see if I was really what you wanted, and you go do your thing and you watch how things change. See, guys, they be playing mind games too. If I know I got this in my pocket, I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. I know I can do whatever. If it's a yo-yo, I'm gonna sleep this yo-yo. When I wanna bring it back up, I'm gonna bring it back up. When I walk this yo-yo like a dog, I'm gonna walk it like a dog and bring it back to me.
Like a dog, walk it like a dog.
But when that yo-yo start acting up, and that string get tangled up, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna untangle. This is my favorite yo-yo. I need this. Yeah. This car right here. This is my car. I love this car. Yeah. This car. I gotta get this fixed. I gotta fix it. But if you taking care of everything yourself, this car fixing itself. This yo-yo always fixing itself. Yo-yo always seem to come. Man, he not cherishing it. He might appreciate it, but he don't cherish it. He's thankful, but he's not cherishing. He's not cherishing it. So let him go. Let him go. Do your thing. See how much he really care. Cause once you say, you know what, I'm tired of waiting. I'm just tired of waiting on you. I can't do this no more. I've been wanting a relationship. You ain't giving it to me. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go my separate ways. Watch how things change. Either they're gonna change real quick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or he gonna be like, oh, that's fine, whatever. And they gonna change slowly, and he gonna realize, yo, the whole time I was trying to do something else.
If it don't change quick, slide.
Right.
But that's that's true.
That's good as fuck, Breeze.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, baby, because I was one of them. For real. Like, I'm gonna drive this free car as long as I got to. But all of a sudden, when that person said, hey, yo, no, you've been driving this bitch for too long now. It's time you gotta start playing this car note. If that drive that I've been driving worth it, oh yeah, I bet I understand. I'm gonna start paying it. But if it ain't, I ain't paying that fucking. I'm not. What? I go get another Camaro. Ain't nothing. You got me? So you jam.
Real quick, Breeze said a lot of shit. Breeze said a lot of good shit. Vanessa said a lot of good shit. I agree with Breeze. I think Breeze is the second half of this letter. Here's what happened to you, man. You lost this game in the fourth fucking quarter. You lost this game. You had us at the halftime. You had us at the half because he wanted you. You wanted him. I want to go hot girl or something. You had him at the halftime. He went to the goddamn locker room, regrouped. So she wanted. I got some cranberry. Came back with a game plan.
I was finna ask you to bring me the blue thing right now. Sorry.
He came back with a game plan. Second half. Now here your ass is. You want a relationship? And he like, hold on, whoa, hold on.
Just chill.
Motherfucking NFL season just started this week. He's the Buffalo Bills and your ass is the Rams. You got your ass whooped.
What?
Got your ass beat 31-10. You had him at the half, though. You had him at halftime.
And she was the Super Bowl champ.
Huh?
She was the champ a year ago.
She was the champ. And no way you can stop me now, nearly, because I'm on my way. I can feel my ring coming. You had him at the halftime, baby. Here's the thing. He saw you out there doing your hot girl summer shit. And this is what I want women to pay attention and listen up. You are 26 years old. This guy's 27, so you still young enough to fuck up, but old enough to know better. Here's what fucked you up. You want to be such a hot girl. I want to go out here and do my hot girl summer shit. And he respects that and he understands that. Yeah, but he also wanted on his hot boy shit. And he found out that he is more valuable on the open market than he would be tying himself down with you. Now you didn't find out what that coochie can do on the open market. Now you want to come back in. You want to go back to the bidder. Hey, sir, is your offer still on the table? It ain't. It ain't. I got better offers over here.
He gonna still drive.
Oh, if you let him. Mm-hmm. He gonna entertain it. But play cousin from Greensboro, North Carolina, I love you. We love you for listening. Your ass is done. Finito. That's it. You're over with. He done found something. He done found his value on the open market. The market is open for him. He's a 27-year-old man, probably out here living life and slanging penis from left to right to different women. He don't want to be locked down with you. Should have locked him down when you had the opportunity to. That's my truth to you. I wish you nothing but the best, but let this motherfucker go, because it ain't gonna go the way that you wanted to. And you was out here on the hot girl summer doing your hot girl shit. You don't want that shit.
Yeah. Be a hot girl, be a hot girl. That was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. If you would like to write in and get some advice from me, Jerry, and Breeze, you can go to jtgentertainment.com, look for the Dignified Delinquents, Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, and let us know what is going on. Jerry?
Nessa?
Breeze?
Yo.
Breeze?
Hey.
What's going on this week, dog? What you got?
You threw the paper at baby.
I love her for listening, but I didn't. That was a dumbass love. Not that I'm calling her dumb.
No, everybody go. I mean, like I said, I went through that.
Yeah, everybody went through it, but I just want her to know that she ain't like
she being dumb right now.
He done found his value. Like we always talk about how women got to find their value. He done found his.
Oh,
and
man,
you done told him like, no, I want to be out here because I was out here hot girl summer, and you pushed him off. Guess what, baby? When you push him off, you push him into a whole lot of other viable women.
Respect.
True.
Love you though. You just if this was your guy, you fucked up. Don't fuck up next time. Nessa, Breeze. This is Breeze. Man, what do men want to know this week, Nessa? We on you. What we want to know? We on Breeze, but okay, we gonna ask Nessa.
So, ladies, this week I want to know what's the craziest or the worst lie you heard come out of a man's mouth. Not what you heard, but you literally seen this come out of a man's mouth. Nessa?
I'm looking for a job. And
that's the craziest?
That's the worst one.
The worst? What's the craziest?
That's the worst one. I ain't really had nobody lie. I ain't had nobody tell me they been somewhere that they ain't been, or
you ain't never told me, man, I just went to Mars. Just got back yesterday. We flew out Tuesday.
No, and my woman wanna know question is kind of similar to this, like not with the bullshit like Mars, but like with the vagueness, like shit, I was just hanging out. Okay, hanging out with who? Oh hell. Hanging out with who, where you went, stuff like that.
You one of the women that ask all those questions?
Not necessarily. Like I don't ask. Can't get into it yet.
So I can understand if you ask a lot of questions because they're not giving you the right answers.
Correct.
So like you ask like, so where you went? You're like, man, I was just chilling. You come up with a question. So if you were like, yeah, I was just chilling at Jerry's house, that's good with you.
That's good with me.
So, but if you say, man, I was just chilling
for 4 hours. Where?
I was just chilling I was at Jerry's house.
Then that's fine. Then yeah, that changes things. But it would be like, what you was doing? I was just chilling. Okay, what's up? With some people.
Oh damn!
You play with me a little bit.
Why you doing that? Like damn, do I ask you where you going? Type shit.
Yeah. And that he hit me with that too.
Damn, why you asking? You tripping? Like, do I ask you about you and your friends?
I'm the wrong person. I'm the Virgo. Don't do that, because then I'll be like, all right, bet, and see how many questions I ask going forward. And yeah. So if you ask me some shit, I'ma tell you, but I ain't finna ask you nothing. Damn, you're not gonna tell me where you going? No, because you don't tell me where you going.
Oh, so it's tit for tat.
It's not tit for tat. It's I see the vibe, and you're not finna have me looking stupid, or me the only person doing X, Y, and Z. So I'm gonna just catch the vibe. But I ain't mad. I ain't tripping on it.
You think that's most ladies, or some ladies actually don't really like give a fuck?
I think most women do give a fuck.
True.
That's why it's like, okay, if I ask a couple questions, why you tripping?
Why you asking?
Because more so for conversation, like, oh, hey, what you doing? How was your day? Straight. Okay, was it good or bad? Chilling. Like, that doesn't really tell me much. So somebody like that, like, wouldn't be good for a relationship for me or something. So when I do get answers like that from my significant other, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's how we moving. That's how we moving.
That's good to know.
Can I ask you something, Breeze? Breeze, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What's the craziest lie you've told a woman?
Ooh, that's a better question.
I had to call my brother just got beat up.
You had to what?
I got to call my brother just got beat up by like, I don't know how many guys I said, but definitely. But that was after I done woo woo and I didn't want to lay up.
I was gonna say. Now I've told a lie.
That's
that.
That's the craziest lie I'm gonna tell on air.
On air. Yeah.
I've told a lie like it's one of my whoop the whoops calling or one of my neos calling, but it was actually one of my whoop the whoops. Yeah. So that's the biggest lie I've told.
I done told some crazy ass lies.
And then he walked back by the car, and it was a man talking, but it said like Neo number 3, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know your Neos were men," and yeah.
I didn't know you were that dumb.
That was probably the worst lie I told and got caught in. Yeah.
The worst lie I told a girl I was allergic to denim. You can't sit in my bed with that denim on. That ain't. I'm allergic. I break out. Say I was just in your car. Yeah, my car leather that just rubs off, but my bed is cotton. It's gonna soak into it. I'm gonna be ashy.
And your dumb ass, if you watch it, probably is.
Yeah, she watching this, scratching herself. I'm allergic to denim now too. So, ladies, men want to know what's the worst lie that a man's ever told you.
That's what men want to know this week. That's a good one, Bree.
That's a good one. I'm sorry I didn't have a better answer for you.
No, I think that you did what most women would do. And not let us know when we bullshit so y'all can use it for the next time. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh.
Men tell some crazy ass lies.
Women
too.
keep mental notes too. I don't know. Women,
they're the best at it.
Yeah, women keep mental notes.
You tell a woman something one time, they be like, wait, you told me that friend wasn't allowed to have friends after 8.
You know why? You know why? You know why I don't like the song "Busted" with Mr. Biggs? Busted because no man would do that, but a woman would.
Yeah,
it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Where you been? Hey man, I thought I two-way.
They would not vocalize it, but I think men do it.
We do it, but we like, oh yeah, she said
she was like girlfriend.
I love her. Yeah, my baby. She not.
But a woman be like, nah, nigga, you a lie. Cause I called Tyrone and Keith, and they was both at home. Nah, baby, I ain't mean them though. Well, hold on, friend. I know about it.
One of the best analogies I ever heard was that the whole men are dogs and women are cats. Women shit and clean it up. Dogs are shit and just walk away.
I don't know.
That's a good one though. I like that.
Old head told me that.
It gotta be Steve Harvey's age.
One of your uncles.
Yeah.
One of the old heads.
But yeah, that's what men want to know, man. Y'all let us know what y'all got to say, ladies. I want to know what's the craziest or worst lie a man has ever told you.
That's gonna do good on the
That's
tiki.
gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
His foot fell off.
my car in the shop.
That's a good one.
I ain't ever got that.
What?
I'm in the hospital.
No, but they've lied not verbally. So like I've had somebody like for our first date pick me up in a nice car, take me to a nice restaurant. After that, every other ride he got to me was from an Uber or somebody dropped him off.
What was his car?
He didn't have one.
No, but what did he say his car was?
He never said. I never asked.
So that's shame on you.
No, it is shame on me, but it's also a lie because the first time you picked me up in this nice ass Acura.
And you the queen of questions. You supposed to ask them questions.
This is when I was first emerging. This is the beginning of my phase.
Okay. Bree!
Yo.
Vanessa! What's next, man?
Oh, something for you, I think. Shit, you got something coming on?
What is that?
Something going on?
Not a 1, not a 3, 2, but a 4, 5. Here we go.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great Man, and this week my top 5. It's a little bit different. It's a little unorthodox, but I wanted to do it like this if I can, y'all. Now, shout out to Regina King and Sterling K. Brown. They have a new movie out called "Hunt for Jesus, Save Your Soul."
Oh, okay. I did hear about that.
It's a very good movie. It's satire. It's funny. Don't go into it thinking that it's like a pure comedy because it gets dark.
No, my daddy and them told me about that.
They told you about the movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't go into it thinking about it. And if you a thoroughbred Christian, like my pastor would never, don't watch
Bible
it.
thumper.
Yeah, don't watch it. So this week I wanted to do the top 5 because they always talk about, oh, this movie's a white movie, this movie's a black movie, and it's like, no, there's no white movies. There's good cinema. There's good cinema. The Best Man Holiday or The Best Man is a movie full of black actors, but if you white, you should be able to watch that movie and enjoy it. You may not be able to understand the entire culture, but you should be able to watch it. You should. That's what movies are made for. We don't make movies just for black people. We make it for the entertainment of us all. So my top 5 this week, because they always like, oh, the black movies get lower budgets, white movies get big budgets. So this week I wanted to do a top 5 white movies that if we changed the titles a little bit, they could be black movies.
Okay.
They could be.
All right, let me hear it.
All right, you ready? Just let me know. I got 5 of them. I got a good 5. Now, the Titanic. That's one of the largest grossing movies of all time. You never saw it? Come to your microphone.
Never saw it all the way through.
Well, watch it. But it's a great movie. They take aboard the world's biggest.
Oh, I know
cruise
it's
at that
right.
time.
Just can't watch it all.
So, but if it was a black movie, I think it would be called The Cadillac.
Or The Soul Plane.
Or The Soul Plane. Or The Soul Plane. But don't fuck up my top 5.
Don't mess up. You be quiet for 4 more minutes.
Let me rock mine. But that was good. The Cadillac, though. The Cadillac. Because
I fuck with that.
Yeah, Soul Plane was good, but the Cadillac is a little bit better in my opinion. I want to do some shit that ain't being creative. Breeze, goddamn.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
No, you good. No, that was good. I like it. All the Soul Plane. But the Soul Plane ain't sank. I thought the Titanic.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna get us deep.
I ain't never seen a single Cadillac me myself.
You never, no, not sank, but like it broke down. The Soul Plane ain't break down. They got there. It was just some bullshit.
It was great, Jerry.
It was niggery. But the Cadillac could break
do the whole
down.
segment over because Vanessa.
No. All right, here we go. Second one. Here we go. Number 2. There's a great movie. It's called Alone Came Polly. Y'all saw that one?
Yes, I saw
Heard of that one? All right. All right. What if we did a black movie called They Go Tanya Ass? They Go Tanya Ass right there. That's a good one. Okay.
That's a good
That was a good one.
All right, number 3. Now, this was a great movie I heard. I never saw it, but they say it was good in white cinema. It was called Definitely Maybe. Yeah, you heard? It was a movie called Definitely Maybe. Now, if we did it in the black world, I think it'd be called I'm Gonna Let You Know. I'm gonna let you know.
For sure.
All right, number 4. This is a movie y'all saw. They did like 3 installments. I think they even did more. It was called Home Alone. Home Alone. I think if the black people did it, it'd be called Jit Bad as Fuck. Jit Bad as Fuck. And then number 5. This is my last one. Number as fuck. And I go back. Dennis the Menace, I think would be a great substitute for Jit Bad as Fuck. Yeah, I switch those around. And then number 5, this is my last one, Annie. It's a great musical.
Great.
Nice film, singing. I think if it was a black, it'd be called Tawana.
Tawana, I love ya. Tawana, you're only. That was a good one.
So that's my top 5 other movies that were white that I changed to black. That's my top 5. That's.
Woo.
Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Nessa, Breeze, thank you for adding to my top 5. I just didn't know that you was gonna do the soul.
Bro. I didn't know you were gonna do.
I didn't know that you was gonna do it. No, you were right on. You were spot on.
All right.
Right there. Nessa! I think we're doing great on time, so let's get up out of here real quickly.
Let's do it.
What do women want to know this week?
Women want to know, are we being inquisitive when we ask questions, or are we being nosy and annoying? And this is kind of related to what Breeze was just talking about us asking questions about, what you're doing, where you're going, things like that. I think in our minds, we are being conversational and just, about safety, wanting to know your whereabouts and things like that. And I think sometimes you guys think that we are questioning you and not trusting you and things like that. So like how do you see us asking questions? And I'll give you an example. So tell me you're leaving the house. And I say, oh, okay, where are you going? Just going to chill. Chill with who? Oh, it's just some people. Who's some people? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it goes, now I feel like I've asked 10 questions just to get a sufficient answer up out of you. Doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while. And nobody likes to feel like they're being annoying or, naggy. So do y'all feel like we're being annoying and naggy, or are y'all trying to be evasive? Are we okay? Can we ask these questions? Like, what is it?
I don't know if you watched this show called Married at First Sight, but there's a couple.
I'm never gonna watch it.
Never. There's a couple on this latest season where the wife, she has bitterness with her husband because she thinks that he's too vague. And he doesn't give her enough details. He doesn't go into details in conversation. And in my mind, I'm like, bitch, he telling you everything right now. So
give me an example.
Here's an example of what happened. So they both had dogs. Like, he has a dog, she has a dog. They get married at first sight, right? So she has a dog. So she woke up one morning and her dog was throwing up. And she was like, oh my God, what's going on with my dog? This never happened before. And so she's like, what's going on? She was panicking. And then the dog stopped. The dog was fine. Then the husband was like, oh yeah, she did that last night too. And she was like, well, that's vague. Why didn't you tell me that the dog threw up last night? And he was like,
that's not vague.
He was like, I don't think that was, it's
not an emergency.
Like, dog throws up.
Yeah.
So and then she was like, well, why didn't you tell me that your dog was aggressive? Your dog attacked my dog. He's like, no, my dog has never been aggressive unless a dog threatened him. So I didn't feel the need to tell you that my dog attacked, like responding to other dogs. She's like, no, you should communicate, over communicate. Do y'all want us to over communicate?
No.
I think that's dependent on the
Don't take your
relationship.
microphone.
I think that's dependent on the relationship. Like, I'm fine with it. Ask me shit. Like, I'm fine with it. But I think it's just like the type of relationship you're in. Some people be in toxic ass relationships. Like, if your lady or whoever you been with all this time got to ask you 50 questions to get one question.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, that's the issue.
Yeah.
If she asks you where you going,
say where you going.
If you ain't doing that, bro, I am going to Jerry's house. I'm going to Jerry's house to do a podcast. Okay, boom. That's the end of that. You just cut out half the issue. Some guys just be like, bro, I ain't got to spend myself nobody shit. Fuck it.
I'm at where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying? Where you going?
Those type of answers are like,
I'm chilling. Like, I'm
just chilling.
Why?
When I get there,
bro, I'm not trying to start no arguments. Cause I'm not trying to start no beef.
Yeah.
When I ask you where the fuck you going, I want to answer.
Where the fuck you going?
Ain't no extra shit, cause I'm pulling up. Like, I'm coming. Like, I'm going to find out where you are, and I'm coming. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I want that same energy for you, I'm going to Jerry's house, babe. I'm finna go to the bar. I'm finna go chill with Jesus. I'm finna go chill with Rude Boy. I'm finna go chill with Hen Dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill with Lil Bro.
Hen Dog.
Chill with Rude Boy, Hen Dog, Lil Bro.
And Jeezy.
Those are all different people.
Yeah, like she'll know who they is. Oh, you ain't go? Okay, bet. All right, be safe. She text every time I leave the house to come here. Text me when you get there. As soon as I get here, I'm sending her a text. I'm here. I don't want all that extra friction, all that extra itch. So ask me a question. You know, it be the toxic relationships that be having those issues.
Yeah, no, you 1,000% factual. My wife asked, she gotta ask, hey, babe, I'm finna go here.
Right.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you.
She ain't gotta ask, hey, babe, just let you know you can get some car in the driveway because I'm going here.
Shit, I done told you 2 days before. Hey, on Friday, I'm going to chill with the so and so.
Yeah, just so I don't get those issues on Friday.
Yeah.
But shit,
you going to where? That's what I told you on Tuesday when I was going Friday.
Right.
I think with us, it's so common for, especially me, to just move without saying something, or even come, here without saying I'm here.
You used to being single.
I'm used to just moving. So, and I think he's the same way. And so, like, whenever one of us does ask a lot of questions, it's like, hold on now, what you doing?
Yeah.
Just chill. So I think you're right about depends on the type of relationship. But I like what you said about both of y'all just saying what.
Yeah, that eliminates all the bullshit. Now, if you get too specific, hey, babe, I'm going to chill with Hen Dog from 10 to 12. My phone might be dead. Don't text me. That motherfucker cheap.
Okay.
Shit,
Let me tell you, the phone dead before it's dead.
My phone finna die.
2 hours before.
Like, he had a question on here that we didn't ask. Like, what did you do to get on your significant other's nerves? Like, Bree might ask me a question and she know. Like, Bree, where you going? Oh, I'm going to Jerry's house. How long you finna be? Now I know she's trying to get on my nerve. Now the question's coming.
How long was it?
You know what I'm saying?
You think she's trying to get on your nerves?
You never know with Jerry.
Like,
he don't even ask that no more.
Like little stuff like that. So, and then you didn't eat, so where you finna go eat? Like, what the fuck? Like,
what y'all talking about tonight?
Like little
so
stuff.
we don't get that specific, but
you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
I do ask what
if she was trying to like do stuff like that, then I'm like, okay.
Pry.
Now she's trying to.
And then I would say this as a man too. My wife has never done this. My sisters have done this to me one time. I told my sister Tanika this one time. It's probably like years ago. I was like, I don't want to feel like I'm being interrogated. And sisters feel like you interrogate me, like when you ask me questions. Like she'll call me, brother, what you doing? Laying down. How long you been laying down? Like, I'm answering the questions.
All right, now you trying to catch me.
But like you interrogate me. Like what? Like ask the question that you trying to ask. Like what? I know sometimes I do that too. Like sometimes I be trying to find motherfuckers like okay. And I think I done told somebody before. I was like, shit. What are you trying to get to? Like, we'll get to the question that you're trying to get to, goddammit.
That was me you told that.
I told you that? Yeah. I told a couple people that shit.
About the live shows.
Fuck, man. I told a couple people that shit.
Okay, well, my question is, when we ask a lot of questions,
you got ADHD, you need Ritalin or something? Cause you
might be.
Right. I saw you fold one into a goddamn origami, and now you working on your second one.
I wasn't going to say that because...
Yeah, I saw Vanessa eyebrow go up.
You didn't see that. Okay, well, I ain't gonna repeat the question.
No, go ahead. What is it?
No, I ain't got to.
No, go ahead. I want you to.
Women want to know, when we ask questions about your whereabouts and things like that, do you think that we are being just conversational and inquisitive, or do you think we're being invasive and naggy?
Invasive like a motherfucker. Invasive like shit.
Get the sound right. Boy.
He drunk.
No, I ain't. I did it on purpose.
Thank y'all for joining the Dignified Delinquents. Hope you're getting your tickets for the show this fall.
For the show in Orlando and Jacksonville,
and
aka
shows many more.
Jack and Kill, don't you kill me, cause Jack and Jill went up that hill to fetch a pile of water.
If I was single, then you should guard your daughter. But if she's of age only,
no R. Kelly in this business. We are not trapped in the closet. I am not trying to stick my key in her ignition because I might not start it.
Ooh. Attitude stinking. You may think I farted. Ooh. No, it is not that. I slop when I spit. You may think I can't say that word, but it ends in arted.
And not the body of land surrounded by some water. Back to the top of what Bree said. Watch out for your daughter.
Hey, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at its_Nessa, Facebook Nessa. Go ahead and subscribe to us. Go ahead and get your live ticket shows. Jacksonville and Orlando for sure. Y'all need to go ahead and get your tickets. Breeze.
It's your boy Big Brr. Y'all heard what that said, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up. Y'all get those tickets, man. Y'all come holler at us. Y'all tell us how much y'all love us, how much y'all want to see us in person, live. Here's your chance. Jacksonville, Orlando, what it do? Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at @DudeBreeze_. Jerry.
It's your boy Jerry the Great, man. Listen, follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. THA Great, you was a little too early, but I'm with you. Listen, follow us, all of us at the Dignified Delinquents on all platforms. We love y'all for listening, man. Don't think we take y'all for granted. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Go get your tickets if you in a city where tickets are ticketing. And guess what? You won't believe it, Breeze or Vanessa.
I
but guess what? We out.